Do it. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Wrestling for Life Network. Welcome back to another live stream as we bring you WWE RAW tonight to kick off another week in wrestling. It's going to be a fun one. Me and that pretty face got you for the next little bit here. It's going to be a good one, folks. Get in that chat, like, share, subscribe, and make sure you strap in, strap on, grab your snacks, grab your feel good, and let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live and back at it again, folks. Like I said, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. This is another live stream as we bring you Raw tonight, the go-home show for Royal Rumble, some people's favorite show of the year. We're looking forward to this one. It's going to be a good one. We will be here live, but tonight, Raw. Lots to go on tonight, lots to talk about, lots to get into, and it's going to be a fun one here on the channel. Make sure you hit all the buttons. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend, and we're happy to be back at it again. If you don't know who we are, well, I'm Mr. Every Night, KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube. That is Big Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings to you its tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight, KJ White. I am Big Nick. I'm glad everyone survived Snowmageddon, first and foremost. But we've got the go-home show for the Royal Rumble. We've still got the fallout from Saturday's main event. And have we been in the AJ Styles retirement tour all along, my guy? Because it seems like it's getting more and more evident he's done at the Rumble.
It's starting to really pile on. We talked about adding the Shinsuke match, what that meant, what that felt like. And it really did. It felt like, we were at the end of something and they were trying to get, a couple things in. Again, maybe AJ or the group or everybody came together and said, we don't need the big John Cena, 1 year run. I'll do my thing and then I'll bow out. And this could be it.
Well, has he kind of, like I said, been doing it for into the last end of 2025? He has the match with John Cena. He has, the match with Cody. He has this, he has that. And there's the rumor that tonight he's going to be on Monday Night Raw and has demanded that he has a match with Finn Balor, and that's going to be the main event.
I'm in. I'm really in for it. So, yeah, it feels like maybe it is a little impromptu, final bow for AJ Styles. We talked about Gunther going to run through. I mean, if he retires AJ at Rumble, it does set up Gunther to retire Brock at Mania.
Yeah, well, do you get Brock to hold till SummerSlam in Minnesota?
Yeah, maybe. That's a fair shout. So could you retire him in Minnesota in front of all those people? Why not?
I don't know, but I mean, does Gunther fuck around and catch 2 bodies all in 1 year?
He might catch several. Like who? Okay, so if you save Brock till SummerSlam, who could you put in Mania that he ends?
No, then I think Brock is probably going to go at a Mania, or I would just, like I said, throw out there because SummerSlam's in Minnesota would be the only reason to do that. But then again, you've got 15,000, 40,000 screaming Minnesotians, chomping down Gunther's neck because, he retired Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, absolutely. And I would caution people out there to remember that, like, if we wanted to sell everybody on the idea that we might be retiring, you would kind of have these stories come out and you would kind of have people talking like, shit, this is it. You want people to truly believe that AJ Styles' career is in jeopardy, and it is. So, I mean, I caution people to not read too far into things, but at the same time, that's kind of the fun part. And that's exactly how you go about this business.
Well, you had the little thing, the accidental leak from Nakamura to where he put a story up on Instagram of his poem for the day or whatever. And he talks about talking to AJ and that he's hanging it up at the Rumble and he wants to wrestle him one more time before he hangs up and everything. Beautiful whole thing, but then takes it down once everybody kind of notices, it gave away that AJ's retiring at the Rumble and that.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I mean, it made me chuckle, then it went away. Like, I was trying to find it. Then I had to go, like, kind of find someone else that had taken, put it, reposted it. Right. But, yeah, I mean, again, people talking about Seth being slipped up for the Rumble as well. Seth
That's Rollins, baby. That's Rollins, baby.
Right. So, again, a lot of dirt sheet talk, a lot of rumors. And again, I mean, are we finally getting a little bit of buzz for Rumble? There hasn't been a lot of buzz for it. Now we're 1 week away. Let's go.
I know we still have to say hi to everybody and all of
We're
that
about to.
too. Right, but I don't want to fully go, roughshod over this whole the build to Royal Rumble. Christ, you already got me already anticipating WrestleMania. The build to the Royal Rumble to me has been fine, has been good, has been great. Of We've just got the big excitement of Sami Zayn taking on Drew McIntyre. Of That's still going to be a good moment.
On Friday.
Both Rumbles are wide open. I
Fair
think it's
enough.
been a good build. I think it's been a surprise instead of we have 27 people declare.
So are you surprised that many people out there don't like myself feel like they Rumble didn't really come into the equation until about 2 days
I
ago?
just don't get what you wanted them to do, I guess, is more of my question of did you want them to give more people away who are going to be
No,
in the Rumble?
no. I mean, and again, I know you focus kind of on that number side of things, but ultimately, it just because I mean, you're trying to sell us on Saturday main event, you're trying to sell us on the European tour. There wasn't just like that run. Like I feel like I didn't see the Royal Rumble commercial till Friday. Like, I mean, again, I feel like it was just a little bit on the back burner because so much shit was going on. Now, that doesn't mean they can't deliver a phenomenal show. I do like the fact that it's very wide open in the two Rumble counts. I just feel like there wasn't like now I'm pumped about Sammy Drew. I want to see that, but that just happened on Friday. And what's going to happen here? So it's again for me, it's just been a bit of an empty build to
But I
Rumble.
feel like a lot of the same people, and I don't fully mean this directed towards you because there's the whole IWC and everything, that'll say that and take that argument and then would have the exact opposite position if they did that of they're shoving it down our throats too
No,
much, it's advertised too much. Yeah, because we haven't seen that
yeah,
ever
I
with
don't think
any
that's a
other
fair
pay-per-view
statement,
on
though. I
the
mean, maybe some out there, but at the end of the day, you got to advertise, you got to hype. This is one of your big four. You got to like. It doesn't feel, or it hadn't felt like, a priority for them leading in through January. I really think we're getting there late, which is good, but I think they left. Again, I just think there was so much going on in January that Rumble is third on the chart, so it just fell to the background.
I would trade you if they do the video package, the countdown clock thing a little bit more for more people announcing or anything
Mhm.
like that. I think that's where I could concede and we could agree on that. If they maybe had run a few more ads, like if we didn't have at Saturday's main event to where they were showing, here's all the women that have declared so far for the Women's Royal Rumble. If they had kind of done that a bit more throughout, I'll give you that.
Yeah, just a build, a hype up. Yeah, more people. I mean, every year that I've ever paid attention to wrestling, there was always a handful of people that said, "I'm in, I'm in. Oh, I'm gonna win at the Rumble." Nobody. I felt like not many people were talking about it till Cody said it. Then you got a Roman video package. Then, oh, by the way, these women are now going to be in it. But it just didn't. It didn't have that because more people, in we're talking about Saturday main event, their matchup going into that, or who they were going to fight in Denmark or fucking at the O2. So
Belfast did the
again,
UK tour, heard it.
it just distracts from it, right? I think ultimately.
Well, I guess my stake in it and everything and why I kind of die on that hill a little bit is I really like how wide open it is. If we were
Yeah, that's
still
fair.
arguing, could AJ somehow win? Could a Gunther win? Could Jacob win?
Yeah,
Could Roman win? Could LA Knight win? Could Seth show up? It's never really felt like that. Even back when like it was Austin and Hunter and everything, maybe that's the closest it kind of felt like that because there were so many top people and it
yeah.
felt wide open.
Yeah, now that side of things, I'm with you, man. I don't recall the last time we know what two, I think maybe four people for the men and like six
Mm.
for the women. I like keeping that number low. I like keeping that number. You want more twists and turns, and again, you don't want over half the rumble to throw away spots. You want a good chunk of people, and not everybody, but you want a good chunk of people to feel like they have an opportunity to win this and legitimately win this. And maybe they accomplished that this year more than they have in previous years.
Yeah, it's not like some of those where no disrespect to anybody, where it's like Hurricane Helms, Val Venus, fucking Mabel, D'Lo Brown are all in the Royal Rumble. Gold Dust or
Right,
Tajiri are all in the Royal Rumble. They're not going to win. So
right,
I don't really need to know that they're going to be in there ahead of time.
right. So it says Cody Rhodes, Gunther, Jey Uso, Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, and Penta have all announced for the men. Oh, including Cody Rhodes. I think I said his
Well,
name.
and then I still have
Roman
Roman
Reigns,
Solo
and Fatu. Yeah. So there you go. I mean, we got a handful.
9 out of 30 and 15 out of 30 for the women.
Holy fuck, the women's jumped huge. I didn't see this earlier.
I'll rattle them off. Io, Rhea, Roxanne, Liv, Raquel, Bailey, Lyra, Asuka, Chelsea, Jordan, Charlotte, Alexa, Nia, Lash, Julia.
Yeah, there you go. Now, is that too many?
No, because I don't think the women's is going to have that many. Doesn't feel that up in the air. That surprises that you have enough depth on your women's roster right now. Granted, that's mostly your tag team division. But you have enough depth of active current women's wrestlers. You don't need to bring back too many. You don't need a Kelly, not Killer Kelly, or a Candice Michelle or anything like that to show up. Maybe a Trish, maybe Lita.
Okay. All right. We'll talk more about that as we move along, folks, but we are getting closer and closer, just over 15 minutes away from the start of WWE Raw tonight. Get in that chat. Let us know what's on your wrestling mind. How you feeling tonight? What are you looking forward to? What are some of your predictions and calls for the Royal Rumble? Don't forget, the prediction title will be on the line. Big shout out to Ronan. It might be a short run, but Ronan goes perfect. Ronan didn't miss a shot this weekend. So Saturday night, he banged it out of the park. Our new champion. Again, might be a short run, but congrats to Ronan.
I'm surprised. I think that's the first time we've had somebody. Granted, it's 4 matches, so it's kind of the odds have been in your favor. What? Yeah, and UFC. So even doubling down, that man pitched a perfect shutout on that. Then that's applaud you. You pitched a perfect game, my guy. We might have to take that jersey and put it in the Hall of Fame.
Right. So shout out to Ronan on that one. Got the belt back. The prediction title is up this time. Just so you know, you're going to have to predict who's going to be in the Rumble. It's almost like a bracket buster. You're going to have to take a minute. It's a little bit of homework. Get out your pencils and concentrate a little bit, but you're going to fill it out. You get bonus points if you can figure out who shows up when, and then you get bonus points if you can pick the winners plus the winners of the matches. So it is up. Get in there early because, like I said, this one's going to take a little bit of thought.
You're going to have to learn Pythagorean theorems and, remember physics class and AP algebra and all of that shit to figure this out.
Right. Top 3 from the chat on Saturday Spaz was AC Money. Shout out to the gentleman. Keep it going, folks. That's your points in the chat. Super chat, super stickers get you a bonus. So make sure you hit those buttons and get to the top of the charts. But with a crazy night about to start and getting closer and closer, we will say hello to Zach, who reminds us National Peanut Brittle Day, KJ and Nick. National Peanut Brittle. Peanut Brittle? Yay.
No, I like my teeth.
Yeah, I mean.
And also, though, I find it funny because of on the back end and everything of being a mod, all of that. This comment got initially flagged and needed approval by us from YouTube. I was like, what's offensive in this? Brittle peanut?
Right. What? Peanuts are so dangerous nowadays. You can't even.
There's so many allergies out there. You got to censor them before they even just saying them.
Right. So welcome back, Zach, Kevin. Good to see you. Eric, always a pleasure. Let's go. Happy birthday to Mercedes Monet. And the late, great Kobe Bryant as well. Stay tuned for T's and P's for sure. Byron, welcome back, sir. Damien, the leader of the Hopium Tribes with us. Sean Reed in the host. Let's go. 10,000 entries in the Yahoo Championship Fantasy Contest representing the Wrestling for Life Football League. Sorry, not first. Hey, you're just repping hard, my guy. Don't have to be first, but keep swinging.
Absolutely, man, out there just being the flag waver for it and everything. MVP keeps saying, Reader's a winner.
That's it. Let's go. Rest in peace, Miss Foley. What?
Mick Foley's mother passed away.
Oh, I thought you meant his wife or his daughter. Would be specific.
I'm sorry, Miss Foley.
Yeah. I am for real. Yeah. All right. Super Bowl is now set for Seattle Seahawks and New England. We will be here live for Seattle against New England. It stings a little. I know you're kind of a Seattle guy too, so
I got in on the secondary team. I got in on the vice president ballot instead of the presidential ballot out there.
Right.
Yes. I mean, it's a rematch of Super Bowl 49, which still haunts me to this very day as a minor Seahawks fan.
Right.
Marshawn Lynch on the goal line, and we throw an interception.
We throw the pick. I'll never forget that. But yeah, I mean, it should be fun. We will be here live for our Super Bowl party as always. So be a friend, tell a friend for that one too. So bring in the football lovers. New England, Seattle. Nick and I will figure out, who's cheering for what team.
Oh, I'm Seattle, my guy. I'm already claiming that. You can have New England. I live in New England. You can have that. That ain't what I'm mad at.
All right. I'll rep the Patriots. Let's go. Surprising team, I would say, this year.
Yeah, well, it's interesting. The Canadians representing the most, I guess, patriotic next to the Dallas Cowboys team of the Patriots.
Right. Happy birthday to former Knockouts champ Taylor Wilde. Haven't heard that name in quite a while. But turns 40. Shout out to Taylor. Mega's back with us. Cruz in the house. Let's go. Who else we got with us? Larry, Saffit, Christian. Let's go. Andy, how you doing? I see Paul Carpenter with us. Mega's back in the house. Yo, what's up, Jose? Bradley, good to see you as always. Abraham Savage. That almost seems welcome.
Yeah, it works. It sounds very much like an NXT name, if I were being honest, right there.
A little bit. Richard's back with a 6 women tag match tonight. I have yet to catch on who's going to be in that. Miguel back at it. The Knee Pat Patrol giving a shout out to Kobe. Snowpocalypse. And now let's go. Again, I know you got more than I did. Some places got hammered. Some places not so mad, but quite a big snow front, I suppose.
Yeah, mine's still going on. We were comparing snow sizes out there, like, two school children in a fucking locker room. But yeah, right. His was only 6, mine was a whole foot.
There you go. Fucking pause. AJ Styles wants out of Triple H's Attitude Era. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think that's a problem. I don't think that's the issue.
Does he still have a run in TNA post WWE?
I think he could. I think it sets him up to do something, just if for nothing else. But it depends. Like, does he want to? So yeah, I don't think he's trying to escape by any stretch. But I mean, again, the guy had a great career. It's crazy if he ends it at Rumble.
Right.
What's up, Dennis? How you doing? Byron, welcome back. Megan, good to see you. Christian Power, Paul, MDB, Jose, we already got you, sir. MDB running around causing trouble as always. I see Richard 316. Live for Rumble. You're gonna be upset if she doesn't win it. Who else could win it? Who else do you think can win this Rumble on Saturday? Boston.
I'm on my own against the wall.
I've been thinking. I'm here to see if WWE can make me interested in the Royal Rumble with 1 week to go. Boston, I hear you. We'll see what tonight does bring. What percentage do you think Y2J shows up at Rumble?
54.
54. I'm going 40.
Fair. So we're at least close into a ballparky range.
Right. We should be doing that more often, giving out our percentages. I like that. I think Saturday Night Main Event being close to the Rumble is what was awkward, in my opinion. Could be. Mm-hmm. You had to sell us on one before we got to the other, right?
Well, and we've still mentioned the European tours before big shows hasn't worked out. We saw it with Mania last year. We saw it allegedly with Rumble this year. Granted, that's an international show. But, yeah, it's surprising how that's kind of all coincided.
Yeah, I mean, again, very interesting. We'll see if it's something that continues to be a trend for them. But you even look at it, like they come back to North America, they go to Montreal, they go to Toronto, and then back to Saudi. Like, they're avoiding your country. Like, we don't want to be there.
And most people should and probably would. I understand. Right. Trust me, as someone here, I understand.
That's so funny. Christian, welcome back, sir. Nair back with us. Good to see you. Good to see you. I said Mega already. Let's go. OG Dale in the house as well. Always a pleasure, sir. Let's go. Ken, how you doing? The former champ. Good run, sir. Sorry it was short-lived, but shout out again to Ronan.
Well, now with the Google Forms, we've started finally seeing some new champs. Sorry, I stomped on you.
No, that's it. We're looking for more champs. Crew be over on Twitch saying, love your hat.
Both. Which one? We're both wearing hats.
There you go. Your hats.
Not the beards, though. Not the beards.
Oh, look at you. If we
Now,
win,
listen, you can call me that handsome face, pretty face, and everything
that's true.
every stream, my guy.
I
So
do
sorry, I
compliment
have
your
an
beauty.
inflated ego. You gave it to me.
Right. I do try and make you feel beautiful.
Mm.
Miraz, welcome back. Let's go. Let's go. Big dog in the house. Whoop, 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 whoop. That was my dog. Chris is with us. Happy Rumble week. I hope you enjoy Raw tonight. It should be a good one. We're looking forward to it. We really wanted to deliver as always. I hope AJ Styles wins the match. I really hope his retirement doesn't end this soon. Could AJ beat Gunther?
Could. Do I think he will? If we're going percentages, I'm like a 90% chance that AJ Styles is hanging it up. I think we've been living in this AJ endgame for quite a while. We've been in the Matrix all along, Neo. You just noticed.
I'll go 80%. I'm not that far behind you, but I'm not that convinced. I'll go 80.
Fair. But then it leads me to be more surprised if he pulls it off.
There you go. What's up, Curtis? Welcome back, sir. How you doing? 316, we got you, sir. Hope you're
you gotta
well.
read that in the Canyon voice up there. Who better than the Wrestling for Life Network? Nobody.
Let's go. F the Seahawks says mega. Dale says go Seahawks. Jose says go Seahawks. But yeah, always a pleasure. Arizzo, welcome. What's good? Hello there. Hello out there. We're on the air. It's wrestling night tonight.
Good night. Hey, we're out there in Canada and everything. I mean, you got it, my guy. Keep going. I love that shit.
That's awesome. Ringsider Anthony, welcome back, sir. How you doing, buddy? You excited for TNA? Anthony will be here on Thursday as we get week 3 of TNA on AMC, and they start to build some stories and some continuity, hopefully. Week 2, much better than week 1, Nick, heading into week 3.
Yeah, not a hard hill to climb over. I think they could have tripped and still fucking done it. Well, now even Killer Kelly, who I name slipped earlier and everything, is done with TNA and already seems all but set in stone to go to AEW to be with hubby Myron Reed.
That makes sense, right? So right now my clock on Netflix says 5:55 away.
We're like seconds, my guy, so we're good.
Let's go. But 11 inches of snow. Look at this man out here bragging. In Little Rock, Arkansas.
Does your snow hang low? Does it wobble to and fro? Can you tie it in a knot?
Is Arkansas known for, like, do they get a lot of
snow? Arkansas and southern states and like that getting snow right now. Like if Jose was telling me he had snow right now, Arkansas having 11 inches of snow is an anomaly.
Right? I mean, that's crazy. There you go. Taylor Swift announced her entrant for you. Let's go, Taylor. Oh, I just want to see her take a Braun Breaker spear. Frank, thank you.
She'll be the I Show Speed moment.
Right. What's up, Mr. Noob? How you doing, buddy? Bradley, we got you already. Hope you're doing well. I'm more interested in surprise entries for the men and women's Rumble. You never know who's going to get there. I mean, again, you do want to see some kind of surprises. And I know some people pointed out that, you know, being in Saudi Arabia might make it tricky.
Well, allegedly they've got a plan. Granted, traveling's been probably interesting with Snowmageddon on the horizon. But it's also one of those, if you have it this wide open and, you know, Kit Wilson, R-Truth, Otis, and Akira Tozawa all of a sudden come out, then have you really shot yourself in the foot?
Yeah, I could see throwing 1 or 2 out to kind of like get us off the sniff. But at the same time, you're right. Like if you have these open spots, who's it going to be? And it's just a murderer's row of who cares. You know, you're taking a big risk of just, well, you could have told us that.
Yeah, it's that double-edged sword of, well, I know that no one's there, so it can be good. I'm hoping it should be good because please do good, but it could end bad.
Right. Don't forget to smash that like button. Do what Reader says and hit that button. Let's go. Why do y'all hate me? Aw, nothing but love. Let's go.
Got nothing but love for you, baby.
Who James Blunt wrote that song about?
You are beautiful in every single way.
Right there. Pokes
It's funny
MVP.
because he mentioned the James Blunt song, and I did Christina Aguilera right there. I just realized.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You're beautiful.
Yeah. I'm a fighter.
Go Eagles. Wait, what?
Go
Eagle.
Water Eagles, the
Those
Seahawks.
ones. Those ones. A Seahawk, a water eagle, a puddle
Yeah.
pigeon. Let's go. AJ wins against Gunther, but I think someone should pop out at the end of the match. Yeah, I mean, could AJ push this to Mania?
Well, now you're saying about someone popping out. Like, who's popping out? Are you gonna? If Gunther
Like who?
if Gunther loses to AJ Styles, though, does that just take all the shine off him?
It does kind of, right? For us to kind of build up to this, he's a killer. If you kind of chop his legs out from under him in this one right away, you're kind of taking that story right away from him. So wouldn't be my first choice, to be 100% honest.
Fair enough. And I can't find it exactly, but we can. If you see it, you can click on it. But also shout out AD and AZ. But Boston keeps mentioning how Drake May is in the Super Bowl before Josh Allen, just to be a burr in my inside, to rub some extra salt in the wound. Because trust me, watching that put to it of a game of 10-7 and all of that, Buffalo Bills would have mollywhopped both of them teams. But to see Drake May and to see Stephon Diggs more than anything in the Super Bowl before Josh Allen pains me.
Crazy. It's crazy. And I mean, we know what the Patriots went through and, the whole rebuild.
Oh, yeah. They're kidding. 2-week, rebuild there.
They took a deep breath, got rid of Belichick, and life's good again. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Go figure.
And one, maybe 2 bad years.
Victor, welcome back, sir. 5 bones in the bucket. What's up, guys? What percentage does Oba family win the Rumble? Oba winning, I'd say
5.
You're saying 5?
Yes, because I think you've got guys like a Roman in LA. I think you've got more potentially established top tier guys that would be a bit ahead of that.
Right.
That might be a bit low, but I think the other guys soak up a lot of that 100%.
Fair enough. I'll go 22%.
Well, there you go. I'm normally the Oba feminist, so you're the one going with the higher percentage than me.
Y'all think Dean Ambrose will ever return? I don't think so, but never say never.
Hell might literally have to freeze over before that happens, but yeah.
Yeah, no, he's in his perfect little bubble where everybody thinks he's great.
Tony the Tiger? As I've got about 20 seconds left, so I don't know if there's anybody we might have missed. I saw Ringsider Anthony Barr. Hello, everyone.
Barr, Denisha, yeah. Sorry, I was just going to mention AD and AZ. I know you said hello to him already, so yeah, shout out to the peeps. Are you ready for Monday? Let's go.
And this feels still like a big Monday Night Raw. It's the go-home show. It's following up Saturday night's main event of WWE out of 2026 so far has done much better than the back end of 2025, I'd say.
I'd say so. I mean, I've liked SmackDown for the first few weeks. I think they've done well. I think the first Raw was disappointing. I think the couple after that were pretty good. We'll see what tonight looks like with a go-home show. But I think it's off to a good start. For the naysayers out there, I think we have to give credit where it is due. I feel like the fresher company to start this year right now feels a little bit like the WWE's got an edge right now.
Right, as I have the Netflix logo going away. Then fair enough.
It's less than a second.
Yeah, I just literally did that. Now there, we're spot on. So we're synced up, folks. You can sync up with us at home, or we'll either be spoilers, or you can just seem like geniuses and tell us what's going to happen.
Right.
As I have forever. But has this been the first real Raw since the debut in 2026 that's been at least at its regular time slot or anything?
Since the debut, yeah. Is it? Yeah.
They've been overseas since then.
Yeah, this is the first one. Coming from Toronto, Ontario.
Yeah, still, they're just at least stateside. They're not in the States. They're just stateside.
They won't go home. Are you too good for your home? As they show the arena outside the Scotia Bank Arena
Is it crazy they built a stadium or an arena
in a
in
month.
Saudi Arabia in 20 days?
20 days. Yeah, okay, not even a month. My God. And I know everyone's freaking out. Look at that shit. We're like, don't worry. Don't worry.
They paid for it. This is why you won't catch me over there. Stephanie
Vancouver.
Yeah,
in
so
front of
6
the
women of
Raptors logo.
Steph, Io, Rhea taking on the Judgment Day ladies.
All right. Not bad. A lot of these ladies have declared for the Rumble, so that helps. I am not enthused.
I've got the New Day getting a shape up of Grayson Waller. Is this just, does he fit, or is he just there to
He
not
doesn't
fall
fit.
down the fucking cliff?
He's just there. And here's the vision. Look, all coordinated and shit. Look at this.
Braun Breaker is the fucking stud of this. He's now the official leader, I would feel. And it's interesting now with the Heyman Pierce thing of, I called someone even Triple H doesn't want to deal with.
Is it Nick Khan? Is Nick Khan going to be an on-screen character?
Stephanie?
Vince is back.
That's where so many people instantly tried going to that, or to Dwayne.
Could be Dwayne. Dwayne would be interesting. But yeah, like you said, with Braun Breaker, you see the whole crew hold up, and Braun Breaker kind of leads the way. Visually, they're telling everybody everything you need to know.
Right. As Braun we're kicking off with AJ Styles.
Oh, okay. But so Braun was... Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, so I bet you we're going to get the main event announced thing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, sorry, you were talking about Braun.
Yeah, I think Braun is leading the way. I think it was going to say that now it'll be very interesting. They brought him back. So he was suspended indefinitely. This is going to be a bit of a face-to-face conversation with Pierce.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that's a thing that, with doing those midday afternoon Raws and everything, that hits more a bit with you than even say with me, because you knew fully he was suspended by that point and everything. That's why he was kept off it.
Right.
I'm like, he's the leader. I'm still thinking that there's this. Could you see Paul trying to be Raw GM?
Yeah, I like it. I love the idea. Let him run amok for a while. And then, I like that a lot. I think
Division just take over.
Well, like maybe they push Pierce out, but Pierce keeps fighting to come back. But for a few weeks, Paul's just putting all his guys in the best situation and fucking with everybody. And then like maybe Pierce comes back with like a couple baby faces, and we go to war. And I mean,
that's going to be the interesting way of how if you usurp him, how do you give it back?
Yeah, I'm battle for it.
Hunter versus Dwayne. WrestleMania 42, 43, Saudi Arabia.
AJ's got a mic. I'm really curious what AJ might have to say here tonight.
This is the thing, though. I think everybody's starting to really realize, or starting to really feel, this is it.
You tell me it's not? Dude, are they just selling us for something? But no, this feels like, everything everyone's talking about.
Which is better? And I saw, by the way, Richard point out 15,000 sold out arena in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Yeah, but which is better? John Cena having his whole year-long retirement tour, of AJ kind of catching us all off guard of, I didn't expect it to be this soon, bro.
Yep. Maybe that's what it is. Like, you just kind of let him go about his business. We appreciate what he's doing, and he kind of goes out on a buzz. Like, kind of catches fire and leaves out that way before we're, he's still doing the retirement tour. No, just in and out. Bye.
Do you let him take like a month off, and then you have a surprise TBD in TNA?
Yeah,
I am.
Right? Why not? Like I said, you could definitely give him a run into Slammiversary.
Well, is it just one of those that at this point, like AJ is one of those guys that wants to hang it up before he falls off? My guy, I don't think you've lost a step, that 40 time might have gotten from a 4 even to a 4-5, but I think you're still pretty good, my guy.
Right. This AJ's doing his thing. I'm trying to sync up for Raw. I still got Dean and Sam Winchester on my screen. What?
Supernatural. How you got that supernatural?
Right. As we get FU Gunther chants, 15.7K in Tirana tonight. Let's go.
And that's with a fucking snowstorm and everything going on right now, folks.
Right.
This is why Toronto and Buffalo have that like kissing cousin kind of relationship shit and everything.
Right.
Because both just lunatics as a fan base.
Just crazy fan bases. They're down. We want to have a good time. And yeah, the building's packed for some wrestling here tonight. Us Canadians love a good grapple, so let's go.
Well, yeah, I wish I could replicate how well you did. They're on the air. It's hockey night tonight.
They're on the air. It's wrestling night tonight.
Right. That means do we really need to do like a fucking vintage edition, and we'll just have that be like the theme song?
Right. That's amazing. Doing black and white, cartoony kind of vibe.
They'll just have like the little filters, like the little VHS thing that runs through every now and then. He's not phenomenal.
There you go. AR1 declaring, welcome back to
CM Punk.
So I did see this talked about and I dismissed it today.
This is also an issue and an idea and everything.
So I saw it somewhere online and I was like, and I just kind of went past it. Didn't even read the blurb. It was just like, I think that we could get Punk in. And I was like, nah, that'd be cool.
But that's one of those, is that even more than with Finn, AJ's not winning. Like if it's Finn AJ, I don't know who's winning. If it's Punk AJ, I know who's winning, especially if it's for the title.
Okay, that's fair. That's a fair argument. I think
it's not saying I don't want to see the match. Trust me, this is why I'm sad and heartbroken over the fact that these guys both might be retiring, if not one this year, the other next year, potentially.
Yeah. And I mean, ultimately, is this one of those situations where you just throw all that bullshit out and say, fuck it? And it's just one of those, an opportunity to do a fantasy match, like a match that, is a long time.
I'm not going to hate it. I just might side-eye it.
No, I think I'm just willing to ignore. I'm willing to be ignorant on this one. Like, fuck it. AJ Styles, Punk, let's do it.
But then you have Gunther versus AJ for the world title or his career.
Oh, shit. That's how Gunther gets the belt back. Could Braun Breaker win Men's Rumble? Yes.
Can you imagine that's the way they do that?
Right? Big cheers for Punk. The Vision looking like the 2000s boy band. Let's go.
Braun Breaker's definitely the bad boy.
Right?
You are my father.
Brock Lesnar cost Gunther versus AJ. Interesting.
Save a career to lose his? What?
Yeah, I don't know.
So even Punk saying what everybody's thinking, what are you doing, man? And that's the thing, is AJ can still go. Like, respect to John Cena.
Mm-hmm.
John Cena, you could see he could pull it out every now and then.
Right.
But he needed to go back into the hyperbolic chamber and heal up like Superman for about a couple weeks now.
Right.
AJ can still go. AJ can still be top 5, top 10 right now.
All right. He gets the hometown pop, CM Punk, thrown out to the Toronto fans, gets the cheap pop for it. I like it. I'm gonna miss that stupid soccer mom haircut. Love it. We all are.
Yeah.
Bum, bum.
It's still crazy to think of all the synchronicities and shit that line up with this, of like right as he hits 10 years in the company, is when he says, I hang it up. And he might be hanging it up at the exact pay-per-view that he debuted at. It's those weird things that like you couldn't plan this if you wanted to.
No, and again, a lot of people now are, but again, nobody saw kind of some of the things that have just popped up and they're just happening in front of us.
And Styles can do us one more
So
time.
maybe we should do it now instead?
Yeah.
Maybe? Look, he looks at the crowd. Maybe we should do it tonight.
Oh. Either way, like this is the thing. This is where you're giving me either buffalo wings or pizza. Either way, I'm fucking happy here.
Right.
It would come across as disrespectful.
Oh. How about this? They're dying for it. They're milking it. It's so fun.
But you just now that you know, and this, like I said, I wonder if this is the better avenue than the retirement tour because you still don't fully know if it's the end, but I still kind of think it might be. So I want to squeeze everything out of it I can.
Yeah. And that's what he's saying. If you lose Saturday, we'll never get to do this. So let's
I know
do
I
this.
can beat Gunther. I can beat you.
Oh. Juicy.
Fruit?
AJ throwing down.
It's hard to beat a good team twice.
Let's see. It's a good saying.
Should they have? I feel like with the first piece of the match, they should have just announced it instead of go back for the second swing.
No, I like that they're milking it. Like we know what they're doing now for the last 4 minutes. What should we do? I don't know. What would you do? I don't know.
What do you want to do?
It sound like me and the Duchess trying to figure out dinner plans. What do you want? I don't know. What should you want?
I'll beat you.
Okay, so an eliminator, essentially.
If I beat you, okay, so this is their way to get around this is a convoluted way. They went around their fucking elbow to reach their wrist with this, but this is a convoluted way, I think, to not fully sell you on Gunther losing or AJ losing to Gunther. If he beats Punk tonight and beats Gunther, then he's the number one contender after that. That's what AJ just threw out there.
Yeah, if I beat you tonight, I become number one contender. And if I manage to beat Gunther,
title eliminator, after I gamble my career, then I'll come back and maybe cash that in.
Right.
It's going to be for the belt.
For the belt.
There you go.
Yo.
That's the right way to fucking sell it, because you had AJ being all somber, Sally.
The crowd goes insane. They even made the guys in the ring smile.
Just to recap, on the Monday Night Raw.
Let's fucking go.
AJ Styles, CM Punk, Ring of Honor versus TNA. See, is it weird to me that even knowing that AJ might be hanging it up, this still almost kind of hits home more than John Cena because AJ's the indie guy. AJ's the reason kind of why we know TNA, why we know here, why he's the reason I know New Japan.
Right. Again, yeah, man. There's so much history here. And you saw the crowd reaction. Again, this is what this is. And just like with the Shinsuke match on Friday of like, all right, AJ's going, so who can we get in before he does that? And I think they've done a really good job here of making that happen.
Right. Who thinks AJ and Shinsuke are trolling us? They could be. And if they are, this is again I'm not ashamed and not afraid to admit, if they're working me on this, good on them. I would love to be I'm 37, an almost 40-year-old wrestling fan right now, still getting worked like a fucking mark, because then that tells me that they're doing something good,
Right.
that they've got me hook, line, and sinker, and I've seen it all.
Right. No, I get you, man. Steve, welcome back, Steve O. Yeah, I mean, again, they could have done a thing where they fight and it's number one contender. If I beat Gunther, I'll come after you. And then, Punk ups the ante. We're going to put the belt on the line tonight. So, yeah, listen, I'm going to tell everyone right now there's a good chance that Gunther and or somebody else mashes this up by the end of it. But the match that we're getting is a big fucking deal. The building exploded. You go find me two wrestlers that get that kind of pop. I mean, that's elite level pop, and it was outstanding.
Fair enough. I'm going to say this before I go pop. I got to pop for a minute. Of that, I think it was a really good way to get to that outcome, because instead of AJ almost even selling for it, pitching for it, you had Punk that was walking this man back of, yeah, sorry about you. You want to be all humble. Too bad you're going to face me tonight for the belt. Seeing the champion want to show the respect and want to have that match with AJ for the belt, to me, was a really cool aspect and a really cool way to take that normal thing and pivot it a bit.
Yeah, just keep giving them more, They milked it. They took their time. If anyone's wondering out there, we are getting a replay of Saturday Night Main Event. Sami Zayn, your new number one contender. Ha, 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 ha. But, I think Nick is stepping off. There we go. Nick taking a pause for the cause. Show rolls on. And, right now we are getting a video package from Saturday, running back what happened then. I will remind everyone we're here all week long. Don't forget, Friday, it's an early stream. It's an afternoon stream. They're in Saudi on Friday. We will be here live, I believe at noon. So be here for that. Click the little bell. Saturday, Royal Rumble. We go live at 1 p.m. And again, early times, early shows. So make sure you click that little bell. Don't miss a minute. If you haven't been here yet tonight, AJ Styles opens the show. Lots of speculation about, is this the end of AJ's career? And Punk comes out and says, well, if this is the end, just in case, let's put this title on the line to have a match in the main event tonight. So with all that being said, Raquel Rodriguez coming out. I almost called her old name. But here comes Judgment Day, folks. Get in that chat, click all the buttons. Let me know how you're doing, how you're feeling. Everybody gets their own little music here in the Judgment Day. Why don't we just come up with one little jam for everybody? Big pop for Liv, though. 316, how you doing out there, buddy? Let's go. I will put a poll up for this one, folks. Get your votes in. Let us know who you're taking. Liv is popular, no doubt. Yeah, it's undeniable. A huge star. An absolute superstar. The lady is she's good at what she does. We got Rio and Steph. Not bad, not bad. As we go back to a break, I will throw nobody in there just in case. Get your votes in. Let me know who you're taking. And don't forget, get your predictions in for the Rumble. This one's big. I want you to pick all 30 people. You can pick any 30, even if they're not currently in the company. You get it right, you get bonus points. If you can name the winner, you get extra points. So make sure you fill out your Royal Rumble lineup. Just step off. Spanish Rachel, mi amor, let's go. Judgment Day awaiting the group right now as we are waiting to come back from break. Every time I see KJ giggle, I tell myself that he read my comment. Often is the case, sir. Often is the case. Every once in a while. right? It's your fault. You call me out for drifting off on Nick, but it's comments like yours and a few others out there that cause me to drift. My ADD can only take so much, folks. They have a Judgment Day theme. It just sucks. Yeah, it's just weird. Like, you got three women, they all come out with little snippets of their own shit. It's a weird take. Maybe if you got a tag team, we kind of see it with Rio, but to me, it's a little bit lazy, right? Like, take a minute, let's merge a song, make a remix, do something. But now we're just going to use 10 seconds of your song, 10 seconds of her song, and 10 seconds of yours, and we'll call it a day. It's lazy, lazy. Come on, you can do better than that. With all that budget, Christian, let's see how this goes. Speaking of the Super Bowl, I'm not looking forward to Bad Bunny halftime show. I would rather have the Jonas Brothers performing instead. I'm having a difficult time making friends. Just maybe don't talk about the Jonas Brothers as much. But you got friends here, Christian. Nothing but love. And yeah, I mean, it is. Bad Bunny, we'll see how it goes. All you can do now with all the criticism and all the hate out there, have a banger of a performance. That's all you can do. Because I am getting a WrestleMania 42 ad. I have a cousin in Birmingham, Burhampton. Is that correct? I don't think that. Well, anyway, and she has to get a new car. I don't even know where we're going on that one. Stephanie, Ripley, and EO for the win. What is the poll? The poll is still rolling 52% right now. Keith Sweat for the W. Nobody. Let's go. Nobody. Big pop for Liv Morgan. It's facts. Stephanie not losing the belt to Raquel. I don't think so, but it's a really good battle, a really good challenge. Raquel can be a force. I like the attitude. I like what she's doing now. You see the Diesel, the Big Daddy Cool influence on her. All right, I think we're coming back out of the commercial break, folks. How are we doing on a Monday night? Don't forget we're back tomorrow. NXT 7:45. It's going to be a good one. I stopped caring and watching the Super Bowl halftime when Katy Perry was the act. Yeah, that's a good reason, Just Joe. Good to see you, by the way. But yeah, I mean, there's been some bad ones, been some good ones. I mean, anybody do it better than Dre did? I don't know. That was one of the faves, if not the best ever. So right now we are showing. What are we showing? Oh, Riyadh from the sky. All right, so we are doing a countdown. What time is that on at? There is a Friday countdown. Love you, Roxy. All right, is it just fair now? We'll just do all. We'll get a couple out of the way.
Yum yums.
There we go.
Would you like butter on that, sir?
Why not? This channel is the No Judgment Day. We'll see. I mean, sometimes we do our best on that one. Also, chat, can we not tell the women wrestlers that they flopped while bending over the barrier? We are better than that. Well, I mean, we'll do our best. I appreciate you, Bradley. Love Bad Bunny. He set WWE on fire when he was wrestling. Again, good pop, good reaction. One of the better ones to cross over and do it. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, people are just, it didn't matter. It doesn't matter nowadays who you announced. You could pick anybody, pick a name. If they would have announced this will be the halftime show, people would have been pissed off. It's just the culture. It's just the way it is. It's why don't spend so much time on the internet as here comes Io and Rhea. Rio! Reportedly, they heard fans complain and reduced commercials from 12 to 10. I did read that as well, Roderick. That's hilarious. I mean, at least they did something. A little bit. It's been a lot. Quite the combination here for the match. So a bit of a banger situation. Riho, Stephanie Vacour, the rest of the going up against JD. All the stars you need. You didn't see the uproar about her getting upset about getting heckled. Talking about T Swift getting heckled? No, come on. Boo hoo. What else we got? Big Dog. what the hair kind of name for a rapper is Bad Bunny? What is he? Jack the Rabbit? It's a Bad Bunny. There's a lot of little questions we could point out with that one, but hey, he's just not a typical bunny. He's a Bad Bunny. If that means something cool to you, great. Everyone wants MJF, Triple B, even Andrade. A lot of talk about what's going to happen with Andrade now that he's back. He will take on Swerve on Wednesday. We will be here live, of course. Yeah, we'll wait and see. I mean, I do kind of like that they're trying to make, like, everybody's got their eyes on the champ. So we'll see how it goes. You do need some pick an opponent and run it. JD is holding back Liv and Finn. To an extent. I mean, again, they help prop it up as well, though, and it's been so long standing. But kind of those two names are the ones that you kind of expect to branch away, right? Finn steps up as Rhea drops down like it's hot. Io with the belt above her head, and we are almost ready to go. Let's check on the chat. Rio and Steph going 47%, JD going 32%, and Keith Sweat running in with 21%. So 21% of the people believe that this match might not have a definitive winner.
Well, speaking of running in,
Here you go.
Are you surprised that I said what? Yeah. But are you surprised that I took a whole pause for the cause and this match is still just getting underway?
You missed nothing. You missed nothing.
I missed nothing but entrances.
And another WrestleMania ad.
Oh, congratulations. I'm glad I missed so much.
It's very fucking funny that that's the way it works out, right? But a nice trios match set up here.
Now, I think MDB might have been touching on it earlier. I don't know, because I know you said off the internet because it's not internet, is real life. But no, there was a fan who was front row at Saturday Night's Main Event. And when Roxanne Perez went towards the barricade and everything, he got up, shouted expletive at her and everything.
Is that what that comment was about?
Yes, I believe so. MDB, you can correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, that was a whole thing of a lot of people were, well, he paid to be there and he paid XYZ. And, you know, it's that heel era and everything. It's still like there was a guy on SmackDown that Solo smacked his hand out the way and was mean mugging Solo and everything. Of our fans kind of feeling a little too comfortable crossing that line, or what is the line?
I think that the idea that you pay your money so you can go behave any way you want is wrong. Though I do understand that, like, certain wrestlers, and I can't speak to this specific comment.
You heckle the heel, though. You heckle the heel.
Yeah, you heckle whoever the fuck you want. You don't have to be. You don't get to be told who to heckle or who not to heckle. If you don't like somebody, no matter what they are, you get to do it. But there's a line. There's a limit. You want to tell them they suck. You can't wrestle. You know, your shoes are on backwards. Whatever the fuck you want to yell at them, fine.
Right.
But when you start getting crude, vulgar, there's a line in any aspect, right? It's no different than any other part of life, right? Like, there's a line.
Well, Jose out there, and I know Jose's been to shows. We got documented proof of Jose being at shows representing us and everything, saying, don't curse, use foul language, be clever, Nick. Fair enough. I mean, he's banned from Japan. Was pretty clever.
That's good as shit.
Yeah. People who curse at athletes just aren't creative. Well, yeah, or you get turned around and punched like DK Metcalf and everything.
Right. But I mean, we've all been there. Sorry, Nick.
No, he was just MDB was confirming that's what he was talking about. That's all.
No, perfect. But yeah, I mean, again, I think at the end of the day, there's a line, there's a limit. I mean, again, you want to razz somebody, and especially because it's kind of part of the show, do that. But again, think about it. There's people around you. You're gonna get clipped, and if you want to look like the moron of the week, go ahead.
Don't touch the athletes. Don't touch the athletes. You wouldn't do that. Don't touch the athletes. And again, don't say anything you won't want said back at you.
You touch the athletes, you pay for it. Like, again, whatever happens to you after the fact, that's Pandora's box that you opened up. Don't touch the athletes. Absolutely do not.
Right. Well, officially, I agree with this. That's the problem with a lot of these wrestling fans talk crazy for viral moments. Yes, and that's in Twitter in a nutshell. I just say things because I'm never going to have to actually face that situation head on.
Yeah, but when we've seen a couple people of like, I'm gonna be like fucking funny and have my viral moment and get fucking lambasted. So
I think Jacob Fatu's dealt with a time or two.
right, I'll make you viral, but no one remembers the kid that got fucking dusted. They just remember
Right.
Jacob Fatu's a badass. Oops.
Exactly. Fuck around and find out.
That's it, man. Again, unless you're fully prepared to be a part, but they're doing their job. Nobody gives no one fucking tackles you when you're trying to put the fucking sandwich together. Don't be fucking rude to the wrestlers.
Right.
But again,
That's what's so it took me a minute to fully register what exactly was said, but that's been perfect, my guy. Listen, when I go to Subway, we're making the sandwich together. You didn't make this, we made this.
but yeah, I mean, ultimately, for my money, it's I love yelling. I'm very vocal. I get weirded out by some of the you younger folk out there. I went to go to concerts and shit, and they're just sitting there like recording. Like, get up, jump, sing, yell, scream, like do something. Why are you here?
Oh, it goes all the way back to, I think the most recent concert I was when I first kind of joined the channel, and it was Slipknot in Cypress Hill, and you could see the generational gap of so many people either are just recording it or they're actually enjoying the fucking show. Like I may get like a 10-second snippet of whatever song because they did something cool, or I like this intro, and then I'm enjoying the moment.
Right. No, you should be. You should be, man. And I mean, at the end of the day,
especially if you're paying that much type of money.
This argument, well, I paid my money. So what? You paid your money, you can like run in there and whip your fucking junk out and scream profanity. Oh, I paid to be here. No, there's still fucking rules when you get there. Like, come on. Like, I get it. And sometimes those fans, like we talk about like the greasy underbelly of wrestling, it gives like normal people who like wrestling, no offense, I don't think any of us are normal, but you know what I mean. People that are behaving ourselves get a bad rap of like, oh, you like wrestling? Oh,
you get lumped into the collective. This is why we're the WFU instead of the IWC. We're the sovereign nation. We're out there, signing peace treaties and everything. And I don't mean if we had offended AD and AZ. I used to manage a Subway out here. No disrespect, my guy, but yeah, no, it was the perfect analogy.
Yeah. They're like shit, man. Like we see all those videos of some like crazy fucking Karen just blasting some fucking person that's just trying to put their fucking lunch together and make the fucking minimum that they're getting and just not happy.
I wanted a triple mocha venti latte.
We all cheer when that lady gets beaten the shit out of, so don't be that person.
Exactly. Don't be a Karen. Don't be a Karen of wrestling.
Right. Son of a bitch.
As we are back in the action, I got Stephanie running wild on all the heels, crawling for a tag. Not at all, Nick. I lived it. Trust me. I've been out there on that Dollar General grind. That shit broke me, my guy.
Yeah,
that
there,
Dollar General, being in at a retail store like that during May 19th was not fun.
Well, I'll put it. I would not guess that at all. I will say, out of all like the jobs I've had, when I was younger, the one thing I learned real young, because I worked at Domino's, don't fuck with people's pizza. They will kill you.
Well, I was going to say, don't fuck with people who make your food. That's the ultimate lesson you need to learn of just, we're all in this fucking shitty situation together. Can we all just be a little nicer to each other?
Right. Be Karen, not Karen.
Yeah, there you go, Jose. You get a star for that. That's a slogan.
Right.
It's a t-shirt.
I want to marry Liv Morgan. Get in line, bro.
I think 316's already got the number one on the waiting list for that situation.
Right.
Jose, thank you for your service. I was on the front lines of retail.
The dollar store can't be fun.
No, especially when it's not truly a dollar store. It's a discount store. But it's called a dollar store. Yeah.
$6.99 is bullshit.
And I've seen the movie exactly. Ryan Reynolds' greatest work outside of Deadpool. Waiting. Him and Justin.
Waiting. Let's go.
The Sky firing up.
Bullet train attack, by the way. Bullet train attack is what Michael Cole just said out loud.
There you go. Bullet with a name on it. Bullet with a name.
Right.
Oh,
So
moonsault, but
unique.
nobody home.
Right.
That's why I wear the beret.
That's it.
Why I wear the chapeau.
Dollar Sergeant. There you go.
You can't even think about that with the Dollar General. Oh, there was layers to the joke, and I missed a few.
The Dollar Sergeant. We are the Gorgonites.
That's an insane pull. That's an insane pull right there. Two count. Man just pulled a shiny Charizard with that fucking pull out of that. Oh, yeah, that's such an OG classic. Small soldiers.
We are the Gorgonites. Let's go. Someone got it.
Exactly. Well, if not, at least we got it, and we popped each other paws.
I was trying to remember the army guy, the Tommy Lee Jones guy. What were their
Oh, Christ almighty.
Oh, someone let us know.
He just looks like Guile from Street Fighter.
Right?
Just Cody Rhodes. Oh, headbutt from Rhea. Oh, I'm going to have to like fall asleep to that movie now or something. Right. Oh, Rhea just razor's edged. Live on a Raquel. Back fist from Roxanne.
Pop rocks. No.
Whoa.
That was nice. The quarter corporal in the house.
I am the, you know what, commander.
The penny private.
Yeah. I am General Hugh G. You know what?
Where's Major Guns?
What was it? General Loco?
You right.
That was Chavo.
Yeah.
Sergeant Splash.
Yes. But
we've had two deep cuts all through tonight so far. The Commando Elite.
The Commando Elite. Amen. I was like, what is it? Was it? Fuck it. We are Gorgonites. They'll get it. Chip Hazard. Ding.
Yeah. Tornado DDT. 1, 2. EO break it up. Lieutenant Loco. Thank you.
Success.
Optimus Prime, is that you?
Let's fucking go. Lieutenant Loco, I like. Rodriguez with a boot from left field. Oh, shit.
She's going to be a world champ. Who ends up a world champ sooner, Raquel or Jacob?
Oh. Raquel.
Fair enough. I think it's because maybe the women's title might shift more frequently than the men's. Stephanie off the top.
Down on Raquel.
But those two isolating each other. That's your title feud, and this is your tag.
Right. It sounded so good in my headphones. Success. I tickle your eardrum.
The oblivion.
Do it again. Oh. Look at this. Yo. Out of left field now. Big drop kick.
Headbutt. Sets her right into the riptide. Roxanne, how do you feel Roxanne's the one out here just catching the pinfalls now?
It's okay. She's good.
I mean, Liv just got the one on Saturday.
That's true. She did. But Rhea Ripley continues to be on a roll. And yeah, I get it. But I think she's fine. I don't really stress too much. She's eaten a couple, but, you know, Rhea Ripley did it to her. So we forget who she did it to. We just know that she did it.
Well, and again, it's one thing when it's like a Charlotte Flair, pinning versus, it's a Maxine Dupree, respectfully.
Right. what we think when it happens. That's all. It's all good. Let's go. Let's go. Roxy is definitely a cheeky woman. Listen, she might weigh 90 pounds, but I think 45% of it is dedicated to one area.
You said it. We thought it.
I just, I'll keep it as vague as possible. But
Yeah, I'm not a doctor or anything. I didn't stay at a Holiday Inn Express, but yeah.
It might be Steiner math, but that looks about 44 and a.
She got a 33 and a 3% chance. She's
44
mostly
ass. As I will be right back, Mr. Nick.
Fair enough. As I got Corey Graves and Michael Cole, as we are just almost through the first hour of Monday Night Raw. And how are we feeling so far right now? We've still got the response from showing the replay of the main event from last Monday, but we've still got Natty, the low-key legend, to come out and address her turning on Maxine. We still haven't seen the Breaker Pierce segment. I think Monday Night Raw's gotten off to a clip. We started off with AJ Styles. We're going to end with AJ Styles versus CM Punk for the world title. And I really now, this is why it's so great. And a bit why I'm such an advocate for the way they've done the Royal Rumble is I don't know so much that I'm really intrigued. I think I might know something, but I don't have any bit of confidence that I'm right. So I'm really emotionally invested in that. And I think that's been missing a lot. And I think even, like I said, not doing the full announced retirement tour and having this moment feel almost too soon with AJ has really hooked everybody, especially myself. I don't know if I'm just speaking for myself, but has hooked everybody into this. And especially now because you throw on, we're going to have some last end of the times, I'm going to make sure I get this in before you might be gone. Now you're kind of really selling he might actually be gone. So I think WWE has done a really good job so far in 2026 of making me invested emotionally. Finn, yes, we got Finn confronting Punk. Liv will try and cheat and try and win the Rumble. I think she'll try. I don't think she does, personally. What? Natty turned brat? What? No, she's the low-key legend out here. And finally, they're going to actually acknowledge it. Now, if they stay with it and actually be consistent with it, Natty can be a solid heel. If they get funky like a monkey with it and everything and start, she does a bunch of jobs, she loses to Maxine and everything, then you've kind of lost all steam you had with it. Geekbox, Shadow, British Nick. Well, I know I almost need to ask you of how you dealing now that we've switched back to the regular time instead of almost a whole month on your time. I have no guess at all for the Rumble, and I will live it, love it, live it. That's the thing. I can name 5 people and be wrong on 5 people and feel super confident on those same 5 people. That's to me incredibly wide open. I know we've had it a time or two of, there's like 10 people. No, and especially with them holding restraint on who's involved. Even some of the people already involved, you think could win. So they've really got a solid 80%. I know we liked our percentages tonight. Like a solid 80% that if done right, you could almost kind of believe they could win it. As I have Finn coming out right now. SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain was the best WWE game ever made. No mercy. No mercy. Oh, so it's the whole Vision coming out. So we're going to get this situation handled between the Vision and Pierce right now. Do we find out who Heyman called that's above Triple H, that even Triple H didn't want to deal with? But I can see with the SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain, SmackDown, what was the other one? In Your House? No, Bring the Pain or whatever the fuck. And then there was the SmackDown versus Raw's 2009. I think I had that on Xbox. But the N64 games will always be peak. to me. Those are ones that, honestly, if I had the way about it, if I had the money to turn around and I could throw in a No Mercy or a WCW versus NWO World Tour I'd be playing those before I'd be playing even, honestly, I'd probably even play it before the new 2K26 Attitude Era Edition. Just saying. Planting the seeds for Finn's face turn. They've been planting them for a while, my guy. I'm starting to wait for them to come to fucking harvest out here. I'm wondering, when are we going to get Finn versus Dom, though? That's been planted for a while. That, I think, has come to bloom, wilted, and is almost on its second lifespan. Oh, just shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Wesley. I know that I might have read that at me, but no, I know what you meant. Appreciate it. Vision is up next. Well, I got the Vision right now. We're in a commercial. As for anyone following along with the Vipin, I have about 1 minute and 53 seconds left before we come back from commercial break. But again, make sure you be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, and subscribe. We do this for anything and everything. We're out here. We're going to be here even at 11 o'clock, Friday night SmackDown in Riyadh before they have the Royal Rumble. And we're going to be here an hour, I believe, before. Got you covered on anything and everything when it comes to pro wrestling. We're literally at this point, we're chomping at the bit so much that there's so much live wrestling to cover. We're trying to find ways to fit in original coverage of. We got too much. We got a log jam as we want to release out there. So be a friend, tell a friend, help us grow, help us get to that. I think we've now passed 8K. We'll get to 9K, 10K. Hey, what do you say? If we get to 10K, me and KJ got to get tattoos and all that. But let's keep this thing rolling, keep it growing. And shout out to, I don't know if he's listening, if he has, if he hasn't, but shout out to Taj on a random note here quickly. Actually, a homie that was having a back and forth about the build for Royal Rumble from young fans versus old fans perspective and everything. And found out he'd found us through Geekbox's videos and everything. So huge shout out to Geekbox. Absolutely. But yeah, of the WFU is growing 100% of, even if you don't know you're part of it, you might be part of it. They are putting over Braun so much, and he's still got the hoodie fully on. It's almost like, what would happen if we got Braun Breaker versus Jacob Fatu? Like, whose toughness, whose realness outweighs the other's realness, if that makes any bit of sense? Like, who's the toughest badass? It's like, well, it's even a little bit with like Oba. If Oba shows up on Raw, who do you kind of get behind more? Do you get behind Oba or do you get behind Braun? As I'm backstage of Heyman's. Oh, so this is a whole thing of setting up for 2K26 of Heyman talking to Paul about being on the cover. Now, is this, what is happening with this? Why is the W or M for the men's with the WWE logo? Jesus Christ, they got to commercialize everything. But is it? So we walk out, and so what? So we're going to get Triple H is on the cover of 2K26, the King of Kings edition, and even says, how did you pull this off? Now, I'm going to ask, not saying I agree, but I'm going to ask, how many people think that Triple H needs to kind of insert himself into everything? We already had the Attitude Era edition. We already had the Monday Night War edition. How much vampire money do you need to suck? Pause. But also, Do we need a King of Kings edition right now? Should you have not maybe done that the year he went into the Hall of Fame last year? What? But I don't know. As I got Paul Heyman, ladies and gentlemen. Keyshawn, I didn't want to fully click up, but yeah, he might be out there a little too much. And I like me some Triple H. I love me some Triple H, but man, it's just kind of out there a little too much. We're trying it again. Who's then gentle? I love this though. Every time he starts to go with it, the crowd just boos the bejesus out of him. And he can't get through it, so he starts it over and he tries it again and he can't get through it. Heyman. I can imagine the showcase matches featuring Triple H, narrated by Triple H. Yeah, and then it was the game. And then that is when I got the 1, 2, 3. And I didn't know John Cena was going to show up at the Royal Rumble. Yeah. I still wonder what the base edition is going to be a little bit. And I know it's interesting. It always still feels to me like, has the WWE 2K games getting that Madden vibe, or even honestly the NBA 2K vibes of, I'm going to keep it a buck. PlayStation user, Xbox, sometimes side piece of most of the versions of games that I have and everything are older versus newer, because I think they've done too much
Side piece.
Touch in hands. Side piece.
Side piece.
Side piece here.
Same. I had Xboxes. The Rings of Death drove me batshit. Was very loyal to PlayStation all the way through.
Well, I've bounced through. I initially started Xbox, and then I got with the missus, and she was PlayStation, and now we've become a hybrid, and somehow ended up having Switches all around.
Switches are handy. I mean, Switches are fun because it's that alternative, right? So I get that for sure. But ultimately, I felt like PlayStation sports games played better.
There's always, I get the weird nostalgia thing of every now and then I'll play like the old intros of like a PlayStation 1 starting up or a PlayStation 2 starting up, just to like, it's one of those just to feel something. But I'm one of those that even still, I'd put in an actual like arcade machine, like the old, like the ones you see at Walmart of like Turtles in Time. I'll just put a coin hopper for the laundry machine on the side of it. You can throw it in there instead of that. But
yeah. Yeah, it was one of the few things I actually kind of like really collected. Like I had a ColecoVision, I had an Atari, I had Sega, the Master System. Back when it was 16-bit, I had the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega.
So
Genesis.
then, what is your?
What?
Well, as we're Braun or Paul Heyman's putting everybody over, what is your go-to wrestling game? Because somebody said Here Comes the Pain and all of that.
SmackDown vs. Raw might be the one.
Really? I'm still, the No Mercy, the WrestleMania 2000, the N64. Those games to me were peak.
What was it fucking
the WCW one? Was WCW versus NWO?
Listen, I had the WCW one. It was funny, but the backyard wrestling one on PlayStation was why so hard. I mean,
with the ICP and everything. Yeah, I had that too.
Jokes. As Paul Heyman is going through basically, he's giving us his best Johnny Cochran.
If the brass knucks don't fit, you must have quit.
Right.
Max Payne on the OG Xbox. Well, no, you can't touch nothing to GoldenEye on the N64.
Whoa,
big head mode and everything. The Golden Gun.
Hours dedicated to just fucking go mode. Like the honest
the N64 to me is the OG, is the pinnacle console.
Yeah, that. Yeah, just getting in a room with the fact that you could play with 4 guys and pause. And fucking just.
And you'd have to be
said,
online or none of this shit. You'd have to be in a different room. You could all just be split screen, motherfucker.
Come on. But I mean, again, I spent a lot of times like every fucking hockey game you can think of. I loved all like EA Sports killed it for so long.
Were you the NHL hits guy or the NFL blitz?
He's
on fire.
Yeah, you'd get them because they were such an alternative, right? So you'd spend hours upon hours upon hours of just playing like regular hockey. So when you could play like the alternative games, oh, let's go. They were fun as shit.
See, what some of those games like I would habitually rent, but like the wrestling games like WCW NWO Revenge,
Right.
like No Mercy, all of that. WrestleMania, I still remember the black cartridge and everything, and the only thing that was any sort of color was the green 2000 on it.
Right? As they are holding back Braun right now. The Vision is holding back Braun as Adam Pearce is in the ring. And he's
to admit that things got out of hand.
So he's taking the high road. Yeah, things got out of hand. I did things I was like he's trying to sweep it a little bit, but definitely trying to take the professional high road here, Nick.
You take the high road and I'll take the lower road. Right. And I'll steer the Pierce before you.
Oh, yeah. By the way, Jose, thank you for being here tonight. It's a fucking itchy spot right here, but thank you for being here, Jose.
I don't even know what happened. Appreciated. You have that.
Hey, Jose knows why I did it. He loves it. He's smiling out there. He knows what he said. Yeah.
Well, I thought you were trying to just do the Nylander and everything. If you do that and, make sure, and as long as you apologize, you won't get fined.
Right.
What else do you need?
Ooh.
Good deal. That's the thing is you never trust a Heyman.
Oh, Pierce is having second thoughts. Oh, shit. You're a tremendous negotiator. Oh, Logan.
You're adorable and you're adorable.
So Logan and
you're in the Rumble.
Theory
I thought you said you're adorable.
You're adorable. You're adorable.
Clip that. That's right. Like I said, you get hugs and kisses, and you get hugs and kisses.
You're cool. You're cool. You're
cool.
Fuck
you. I'm out.
So Bronson and Braun, as of it right now, have been left out.
Tonight in Toronto,
Ontario,
Austin Theory is doing something.
1-on-1 with Ray. Theory versus Ray. 619. Now Theory was out there ready for a fight, if anybody noticed. So
I mean, yeah. It's like did you see what Bishop Dyer out there? Baron Corbin, I love you. Trust me, my guy. Let's hang out, have some cigars, have a whiskey, have a steak and everything. Yeah. Shout out, I salute you, sir. But this whole story of I just so happened to be backstage at AEW with my gear, ready to go, ready to have a match that night and everything, was just visiting some friends. And then Billy Gunn said, hey, buddy, old pal, did you want to wrestle me? I don't know if I fully believe that.
Sometimes things just work out the way they work out.
Yeah, but I mean, my guy, you just so happen to be at, the Toronto Maple Leafs practice facility with your stick and your skates and your pads. And they were looking for somebody to play, fucking goalie that they could tape up like Goldberg.
Right.
And it just so happened to be.
He went to the Matt Cardona Wrestling School. Always be ready, my guy. He was a Boy Scout once upon a time.
This is my rifle. This is my gear. This is for fighting. This is for fighting. But I'm in commercial break right now as we're about to be getting Ronald Mysterious taking on Austin Theory.
I guess I'll put a poll
up. The match in commercial.
Yeah, right.
I don't like that.
No, but I mean, it's not commercial for all of us.
Just for some, maybe most of us.
Is it most?
I don't know.
I don't think it's most.
I don't look at the numbers. I don't study them.
Jokes.
I try to make them. Yeah, right now, Austin Fury kind of walking down Ray. That one got me, Nick. Full metal knee pads. Absolutely. I don't even, now I can't even figure out that.
This is my rifle. This is my gun.
Oh, you did it better than I did. This is why this is fully improv and fully
right.
Our shit is real. I don't even remember what I say before it comes out of my mouth.
Right. Big kick from Theory. Jokes. Theory for the win. Theory has on elbow pad. He can't lose. Elbow pad means
does Theory need to win though, because he lost, like, the Vision's getting beaten a lot lately.
Yeah, let Theory have a win. Even if they cheat to get it, I'm in.
Well, you gotta do something. Like, so far, Theory, since he's joined the Vision, has just taken L's.
Right. Nick, do you think Cody will be 1 or 2?
Ooh, that's not a terrible shout. I want to say that's like a 75 percentile on that. What do you think that Cody wins it again? Cody, 3-time winner of the Rumble. Is that you're shoving your baby face down my throat?
I don't love it. I think it kind of enters into, you kind of really pushing into that annoyed. You know, it almost makes me feel like, do you get the reaction Roman got when The Rock came out to help him out, and the fans were so disappointed that The Rock got that win, or sorry, that Roman got that win. Even The Rock standing with him didn't help. So Cody winning again does make me nervous that it's gonna be like, I'd like something a little fresher than Cody.
I don't think Cody needs to win to be in a title match.
That's true too. 33% taking Ray, 62 taking Theory, and nobody getting 4% on this one. Woo!
Well, is Theory working over Ray right now?
Absolutely.
He's trying to destroy the business from within. I don't know who's loud enough that I heard that, but I don't heard
that. Do we get a Slammy named after Hulk Hogan? I do not think so. I don't think so.
No.
Right? Do you think Triple H putting himself on the video game cover?
This is what I asked while you were on a pause.
Do you think that's like an FU to everyone, knowing that it's going to rile people up?
But is he a little?
He does like the camera.
A little too much, my guy.
Right.
When people were joking in the chat of, we're gonna have a whole story arc thing that you can run through with a career of Triple H, narrated by Triple H. This is when I tore my pec, and this is when I married Stephanie. Like, you already have the Attitude Era edition. You have the Monday Night War edition. Why now do we need the King of Kings? You know, I am the game edition. Why didn't you do that when he was going into the Hall of Fame?
Right.
I thought you did do that when you went into the Hall of Fame.
I got a jar of dart. Let's go.
Jeez. What are you fucking Johnny Depp? Johnny Depp.
I just read what was written. But Theory is in control of Ray at the moment. Yeah, I mean, again, it is kind of funny. Like, it does feel like Triple H's career stopped before Trips was ready for it, and he kind of likes what he is doing now, but misses kind of being in the spotlight. So it's like,
oh yeah, you're not gonna have my deflated pecs out there. I'm gonna be swole like the Wolverine.
Mm-hmm. And even when you see, like, this guy's running this big production, and like you'll see on like episodes of Unreal, He's the guy who's like, hey, come here. I need to get the picture with you. Like he wants to, we can't miss out. Get over here. It's not like some PR guy comes over and goes, hey, you got to snap that pic. Oh,
I've
shit.
said it for a minute. He's Dana White. Well, now Dana White's just fucking checked out. Dana White is so checked out on the UFC and everything. But Hunter's right now, he's fully going to be Uncle Dana. Good old Papa Paul out there.
Yeah, and again, I mean, the thing, oh, shit, Ray out of the air, nice shot. And slaps Bronson in the back of the head.
Oh, is he going to commercialize the lucha? Oh, Ray, no, it's this way, not that way. You got to do the cross thing.
Right. JC Jane, okay, big fan. 20-inch
Could she show up in the Women's Rumble?
She could. I mean, that's a fair shout. She's been a really good leader of that locker room and really good champion. So why wouldn't you give her that little rub? I mean, again, does it being in Saudi change anything? Maybe, but JC's not a bad shout. Somebody that deserves it.
Have we gotten past, though, the whole thing outside of bodysuits? What does it really change for women's wrestlers?
What do you mean?
As in, I don't think they'd hold anybody off of being there or not do any sort of thing or anything. It's literally just they wrestle in bodysuits.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
It's come a long way, Nick. It really has. And I know people like to hold on to the past and, you know, it's still not perfect, but it's come a long way. And again, I think people can be very judgmental, not realizing that a lot of the issues that they criticize others for, you know, have it very domestically as well. So, again, maybe we don't throw stones.
My guy, don't throw anything around here. Don't hold anything, don't throw anything. But yeah.
I'm with MDB. He's one of my goats. Like, I absolutely love Triple H. I think he's had one of the best careers. Not only was his career solid, he was one of the best heels for a long time. But he pulls off one of the biggest coups in wrestling history of, like, he ends up in McMahon's chair. Holy fucking shit.
What does that give him a good bit of sway and a good bit of grace with what he's doing? Like,
yes.
Road dogs out there of, I don't know what to do with anybody. And then all of a sudden, SmackDown was great for 3 weeks. What the fuck happened there?
Right? Figuring shit out, my guy. But again, and I give Trips a little bit of leeway because I'm a big fan of Triple H. That being said, I mean, again, there are some glaring issues, and we're hoping they continue to get better. But I mean, 2026 off to a good start. I just think it's funny, and it's like, hey, man, maybe we'll put you on the cover. He's like, oh, they're gonna hate it. Do it. Like that's what it feels like.
Right. Geekbox agree with this. People care far too much about who's on the cover of 2K. Half the people moaning ain't even gonna play it. Same thing with Madden, same thing with NBA 2K, all of that. A lot of people that had an opinion about the cover for, or the Attitude Era edition, at least for WWE 2K, were like, this might be the first time I buy a WWE game in 20 years. It's like, so you have no real opinion because you haven't been here.
Right. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Fall away slam by Theory as we come back.
Welcome back. We're welcome back from commercial. Right. I didn't even realize we were in.
There you go. Spaz with 5 bones in the bucket. So WWE saying, F you, Spaz. You should have been there tonight. I felt the same sting, Spaz. When they were like CM Punk, AJ Styles, I'm like, oh, that hurts. It's an hour down the road. What the fuck? That's crazy. But also thanks to everyone for the support. Our man just passed 1.4K. Shout out to you, sir. Congrats, as he did follow up with this one.
Well, preceded it with a $10 super chat of, don't know where my other super chat went. For Rumble entrance 1 and 2, is it better to have 2 people with an existing feud for heat or 2 people who've never faced off for intrigue?
Ooh.
Depends on how you want to book the Rumble, honestly. Because if you're going to book those 1 and 2 are going to last a while, then you go the latter side. If they're if 2's there just to get a pop because 1's in the ring, then that's a different way.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think I like a Rumble starting off with some heat where, like, number one, somebody comes out, strong baby face or whatever, or a heel, and then number two, it just happens to be a heated rival. Kind of get the energy going well. But yeah, I mean, we know what they kind of like to play with that two spot now of like big returns, big moments. So we'll see what happens this year with two. But again, you got that big pop in the beginning, or do you just start building it within the ring? We'll find out. As Ray goes up and over, and now we're playing a game of chicken.
And
just real quick, Spaz with the hat trick.
Thank you. Right. Oh, Logan just shoving down Dragon Lee. Super kick, Penta.
Oh, shit. No, wobbling, Braun, Sin, but they can't get him down.
Everything's breaking down. Ooh, caught by this man.
Right.
This is clearly a filler match. I don't think it's exactly a filler match. It's still...
I think it feels like a go-home match. Like what we just saw a little bit with the women, right?
Stomp.
Oh, it's
Austin Theory won with the stomp. So the theory still remains that he might be a sleeper cell. He might be a sleeper agent. He might have to, heard the words "burn it down" before he, wakes up.
Right. Very possible. He does hit the stomp, gets the pin. And I mean, again, maybe a bit of a filler match, but it feels like a go-home match. You've announced several of these people for
is Braun just stomping?
Just boots laying to Penta. But it is just setting up the Rumble. It's a handful of people that are going to be in the Rumble. It doesn't have a whole ton of meaning, but
this is a story that's going to play out a bit in the Rumble of when you have all this. This is going to be a section of probably like 12 through 17 is going to be these guys coming out, and then they're going to have their little moments of their segments in the Rumble.
Big frog splash by Logan. And again, here's your top heel faction just wiping out a whole shit ton of baby faces. Good for business. I don't mind this at all, guys.
No.
And again, like I said, it feels, where's Pierce, right?
He just had to sit there and apologize. You will apologize.
And here they are still running amok, not giving a fuck. Winner go home.
Hulk Hogan.
Right. Flat finish. I disagree.
No, it's like we literally just broke it down, and I don't know again at times of when comments fall versus what we say and everything. But literally just explain of Pierce, your general manager, had to be out there, and you will apologize for what you did and apologize. Oh. And now they are just running roughshod over the baby faces.
Yeah. Penta wobbled. Finish him.
But see, now you can set up a Penta feud coming out of the Rumble.
Right. And keep in mind, I mean, this is only a few weeks removed from Braun losing to Punk. I mean, you continue to build this guy back up as a badass, and you take these guys serious as contenders.
Speaking of a badass and someone that hopes we take them serious, we've got the low-key legend Natalia Neidhart out here.
Natty. Wrestling's favorite cougar.
Oh, she a kitty with a baddie, but yeah. I really think that if they actually got behind her and didn't just start to get behind her, you could do at least a little bit of something. You got a 6-week heel here at minimum.
Man, what she's doing right now is a low-key legend and leaning on the fact that she's been around longer than everybody and she's better than everybody and she's bitter and she doesn't want to give up on her career. And how dare you disrespect me by thinking I'm done? It works so well. Just have her show up and punch people in the face. Don't fuck around. She has to win. She has to tap people out. And when the ref says let go, she doesn't let go. And
does she kill Maxine and then go to Becky, or does she jump right to Becky?
I don't know. They did hint Becky as well.
La primera.
Bailey getting mad. I'm on the phone. AEW still teasing Okada and Takeshita. Have we lost our give a fuck on that one?
I don't.
Oh shit! We found her. We found
Yeah.
Steph. Holy shit! We're not gonna take it.
Well,
Raw
this could
chaotic.
be to where do you get to where Raquel ends up a world champ, dude? Like, who's the one person to beat Vacour?
Raquel?
That's what I'm wondering. That's what I'm asking.
No, it was who beat her? I don't remember her losing.
I know, but I'm asking who's going to beat her.
Raquel could be the one. I mean, again, a viable threat, a very terrifying threat if you're the champion. And Raquel, this form of Raquel is all type of badness. So I think there's a very good reason to worry for Steph. Now we know Steph's strong. Steph, we hasn't had the longest of runs yet. This will be a good victory if she can get it. So a very nice matchup.
Right. Javon Evans.
Right. I
This
clicked
man
on this
with a Red Sox beanie in Toronto.
There you go. I got an ad, but Geekbox, I've clicked on this 3 times, so I'm going to read it before I click away again. But number 1, Kit Wilson, and actually this is a viable option for number 1 now, Nick. You get the sing along out the gate.
Kit Wilson. No, or do you do it number 2? Because I feel like you sing more with 1 or you sing more with 2? Because that's the thing, is 2 has been like Jericho.
Well, you still get the come out. So, I mean, 1 gets to come out all by themselves and get the spotlight. So you're going to sing along if it's a sing along song. Pause. Not pause.
Well, so then who's number 2? An Obafemi or something like
Brock
that? Or
Lesnar.
somebody that's going to instantly just, oh my fuck.
Brock.
Dun, 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 dun. That is the opinion. That is literally the dichotomy of man in one moment right there, my guy. Of, let's be honest, we know the way that they're going with Kit Wilson. And then if you get Brock Lesnar, dun, 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 dun. Oh, I'd be shitting my pants.
Yeah, I think it's
this
perfect.
guy wore the brown pants.
Right? Yeah. Kid eliminates himself and goes home. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm a true, real man.
Right. He poses for a second and then says nope. They said some of the fans are saying Ray was hurt. I know they were tending to Ray. They threw the X up. Now, is he hurt, or are they selling the fact that he just got dusted and he knows the fans, the smart marks, are looking for it?
Seth Rollins has ruined the X.
Right.
That no longer means any true value now, thanks to Seth Rollins.
Right. I agree, man. I think you can't trust it. You want us to believe that Ray, Ray's going to miss the Rumble now, probably,
Well, no, they doubled down with Unreal to tell us how they did it.
Right.
To even
they'll let us know.
An example, add fire to the fucking, thing that, you can't trust now anything.
No, you can't trust it at all. And I mean, this could be just a sense of, here's the scenario, though, Nick. Rey Mysterio was supposed to be in the Royal Rumble, and he can't make it. Who will take his spot?
Javon Evans.
Burn it down? Is that your way of getting Seth into the Rumble?
I don't think he's going to be ready.
I don't think he's ready. I agree with you, but
well, how do you who if you had to pick one, as they're just slapping all the Maple Leafs all over?
Let's go.
Jackie Redmond, Chelsea Green. Who's your representative for the Maple Leafs to you?
Chelsea's from out west, and I think she's not even really a Leaf fan, so I'm going Jackie.
Well, I don't even know where Jackie's from. Is Jackie from Jackie? Well, damn, Jackie.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's from the Toronto area somewhere. I could be wrong.
Ah, fair enough.
X never ever marks the spot.
X gonna give it to you, though.
Why is that so provocative?
No one knows what it means, but it gets the people going.
Right.
Yeah, so we're hyping up Riyadh Reigns. Riyadh Reigns Rumble. So alliteration is their fucking strong suit here.
Right. So yeah, Roman Reigns. But so we don't, and this is where you got to think about it, Nick. Like, again, it is what it is. It doesn't change how we're getting there. But like, the guys like Roman and that would have a moment to kind of, hey, I'm gonna be in this. So we, a few days before we get these cool little video packages, but we get a list of people that like all these people were in there and nobody thought, maybe we should take a little bit of a promo time to throw that out there. It's like, okay, I don't
Yeah,
know.
but I mean, if we had what? So you need three. You've gotten two. I need three or four, 30-second promo packages about Roman declaring for the Rumble. That would have sufficed. That would have put me over more.
It's just lazy. It doesn't feel like we haven't seen Roman once at all.
And
not once. Never seen him. So it didn't even help sell the show that he was going to be on at all.
Because he's going to win it, because it's going to be a fucking surprise when he wins
the guy that's never around just shows up and wins the fucking Rumble. Burr, burr. Oh,
would you prefer it to Cody Rhodes or something like that?
Like, where has he been? Where are you? Where are you?
I'm out here shooting Street Fighter, my guy. I'm out here doing movies. I'm out here doing major movie projects.
In the fucking ring, you want to win the Rumble.
Huh?
Oh, as we got Gunther with Michael Cole. Yeah, fuck you. Show up at the Rumble. I mean, again.
He will, and he'll win it, and then he'll still be...
I don't think so. You can't
he'll get an Oscar nominee and a world title before Dwayne.
Roman, probably. Now that
that's what I'm saying. He'll out-act Dwayne.
Right, Geekbox feels me. It's just a little weak sauce. He couldn't even take the time to cut a fucking... cell phone video. Like, you can't fucking run a selfie. You can't do nothing. We get a video. Oh, by the way, this guy that's a superstar is going to be here eventually. Like, it's so lazy.
Yeah, because I'm sure God cuts a fucking cameo appearance before he comes back and everything like that.
Well,
this man coming down is Moses coming down from the mountains and everything. This man is coming down from up on high to grace us and bless us with his presence.
Yeah. If he wins, I'm going to be annoyed. Like, I don't think he deserves it.
You don't want to see a Roman Reigns CM Punk?
No, not really.
So you don't want Roman at all? Who do you have? Who be you, Scooby-Doo? Who do you have to win the men's Royal Rumble?
This is a good question. I've been thinking about this a lot.
I know, that's why I asked it.
It's a good question. Originally, I think Braun Breaker is going to win the Royal Rumble, and I think he's going to go back after Punk
and lose again.
I don't think so.
So that's your WrestleMania.
That's one night. Yeah. That's one main event.
And night two is Jacob, Cody, Drew. What's your night two?
Yeah, working with that. Roman can fight fucking Dwayne. I don't give a shit.
No. Honestly, I've sailed on that ship.
Yeah. There you
go. I'm done. I don't think Dwayne can hang anymore. Now it'd be Roman would be slow it down, slow it way down.
Right. You got supporters. Look,
stand with Nick.
Right. I'm just fucking around. I mean, Roman is what Roman is. I just not involved in anything, and just to give us a video package to me is a little bit light. It's light.
So I ask, what is the happy medium of? If he's involved with stuff, he's too involved with stuff.
I think
he's not involved with stuff. He's not involved with stuff.
I think you have people get disinterested in the product when you have part-timers in key roles, and that's partly why 2025 felt so fucking uninteresting, because everybody was in and out. AJ Lee's back. No, she's not really. Oh, Roman's back. Yeah, I'm not really. He's here for a moment. Like, how do you get in and support all of these superstars?
I think the John Cena bubble is the biggest detriment, not even the part-timers and everything. I think the John Cena bubble, the overarching John Cena that weighed over everything, that took precedent over everything, it is, to me, what kneecapped 2025.
Yeah, I'm
not saying it's a bad thing, because he deserves his run, but...
Yeah, Roman coming in and fucking winning the Rumble. I don't know if that's your best choice. Roman Punk, maybe. I mean, again, I have no problem with Roman Punk at all. Again, really, we're gonna run back Roman, been there, done that. Let someone
Who
else.
would you rather? What would you rather do?
Let
Give me a
anyone win it.
name.
I gave you my fucking pick. I gave you Braun. I'd love for Braun to win it. I'd love for a lot of guys to win it over Roman. Roman's not Roman of old, and Roman's here once in a fucking blue moon. I don't give a shit.
Roman's still better of Cody that we got now.
What?
I said Roman's still better of Cody than we got now.
I really don't want Cody to win it.
We can agree on that. We found the middle ground of just everybody's anti-Cody.
I'd rather AJ Styles win the fucking Royal Rumble than fucking Roman Reigns.
Well, I'd rather he win at the Royal Rumble more than everything.
Oh, Femi, Sami Zayn.
No, he's a champ, so he can't be in it. Right. An LA Knight, a Jacob Fatu.
LA Knight's an interesting shout.
Do you got a Chris Jericho?
Jericho's still interesting. He's not going to win the Rumble, but I mean, I still want to know if we get him.
What in the fuck? Why are they hyping up DoorDash right now? Oh, Jey Uso, yeet. When you can't yeet yourself out the doorway to get your order, make sure you use DoorDash. # not sponsored.
Right. Do we ever get Cody Punk? I think we could.
Well, who's heel? Who's babyface?
At that point, maybe a heel Cody. Like, again, we keep wondering if that's going to happen, right?
But according to good old Uncle Dave, they're nowhere near of turning this man heel.
Nah, Dave can kiss my ass.
He probably would. Put some chapstick on it, just stands in the Tokyo Dome. Yeah.
Right.
But I think we're starting to, at minimum, and we can all at least admit this, we're starting to see cracks of heel Cody. He's not pure Captain America babyface,
a little bit
pure white meat babyface anymore.
A little bit, man. I mean, for sure. I think there's a lot of questions there, and I think ultimately there's a lot of unknown when it comes to, is Cody going to hold the fort? Is Cody going to stay the route of John Cena and just hold on? But I don't know if he will, as the whole crowd is eating. 16,000 almost strong. Triple threat, but Jimmy Uso did not leave the US of A.
Could he leave the US of A? Was he out there like that Jacob Fatu? I went from EBT to WWE. Well, and some people have even said, now the Bloodline's got all the tag belts.
Right.
You're just conglomerating back together again. It's like that T1000 of just all forming back together again a little.
Yeah, 100%. Jimmy is staying with his wife right now as well, yes? So does that mean no Jimmy in the Rumble?
No eat.
Right. Welcome. I told my brother that it would be nice for AJ to win, then look at Gunther since his contract is up and say, you don't get to add me to that list. I mean, fair enough, though. I mean, I think Gunther, you don't want to halt Gunther's momentum, Nick.
He wins and then AJ still retires after he wins. I don't know how that works.
Retires anyway.
You don't get to boss me around. And I think it's, as before I pause for the cause, but I think with Gunther, if you have him lose at this point, that's why I think you do the shady, he taps, but the ref doesn't see it. You do that. He still looks like a bitch. But you don't have him lose right now because you take all the shine off of him. This guy, we've talked about, it's probably about to retire Brock Lesnar at Mania.
Very possible. I mean, again, I think Gunther losing to AJ at Rumble kind of puts a stop to a snowball that's just starting to roll. Like, we just starting to call him the legend killer, like the new legend killer, the ender of careers, the foot in the face of anything you want to cheer for. So I think that you got to keep it rolling as we're running back the Yeet Parade.
Right. Well, you're running back the pause parade here.
Right. They're setting up Jay's inevitable retirement into DoorDash driver jokes. As here come the Alpha Academy, or American Made, my bad. Also, Nick is an awesome to shock that guy on Twitter who that was jokes, right? I laughed watching that go back and forth. It made me laugh. We talked about it pre-show, but we were like, wait, are you with us, against us? How does this go? All right, you're good? Yeah, all right, we're all friends. So Geekbox, we do appreciate it. And proof the WFU coming together, making it work, making it, building that community, and it's growing and I like it. Goondertaker. So silly. Cena and Roman with kneecap. As here come the Americanos. Bravo and the other one. I don't find this my Netflix pause. I hate streaming. The streaming more and more is becoming, I'm kind of want to put my, plug back into the cable with all this headache lately, but it's the way it is. But thankfully mine's holding up. I know on Saturday I had some glitching issues, just with all of it, with my system, with all of it wasn't fun. How the fuck is my Netflix? Why are you mad at me? I don't know. Hit the button. As Adam Pierce is in the back, he says, I have, so somebody's talking to him and he's reassuring them that he has everything under control as Finn is here. Finn's declaring from the Rumble. Oh, wait a minute. There you go. Adam Pierce saying it's full. There is no room for Finn Balor in the Rumble. Boo. How do you feel about that? Oh, wow. Finn's not happy. Liv Morgan. What is going on with you and Punk? So Liv Morgan has questions for Finn as the show rolls on, folks. Streaming is the future. It is. It really is. What can we do about it? I'm sure there will be people who were like, I'll never give up my horse. Right? I mean, again, it's like any other type of technology we've gone through. VCR. Oh, why do you need a DVD? Oh, why do you need a fucking, why do you need a streaming service? Why do you need any of this? And it just always happened. Poor Blockbuster. Anyone miss Blockbuster? I miss Blockbuster. Finn needs to be needs to knock JD out. So Liv Morgan a little suspicious of Finn. So more cracks in the Judgment Day. The long-awaited breakup between Finn and the rest of the group. Finn definitely showing signs of turning face, but they're not going to let him into the Rumble. So I got Scotty Barnes, Toronto Raptors own. I like the belt. So here comes the Alpha Academy. Hashtag Blockbuster. Otis Tozawa getting ready. Scotty Barnes in the house. Let's go. I got Creed's winning. Yeah, this is not the this isn't what I would call a star-studded match by any stretch. I will put a poll up for everybody as soon as everybody kind of files into the ring. And here comes the New Day. Hey. And Waller in tow as always, folks. Who you taking? Poll is up. Get your votes in. Who do we got? I think New Day is the only viable option here. Creeds need to squash because I'm Creed. I'm a weirdo. Is that what we're running with? All right. Who do you got? Who do you want to see win this one? Finn gonna do the old spot at the Rumble, take someone out. But if you are trying to push Finn as a baby face, is that spot a workable spot? Yeah, he didn't sign up in time. He didn't sign up. He missed out. Finn causes Judgment Day their spot, perhaps. I got Creed's winning. I don't know. This is a very good question. And this is a gentleman I think could be in the Rumble. Chad Gable is on my short list of people to return at the Rumble. I think he's pretty close to recovery, but last I saw him, he looks absolutely jacked. But you guys can let me know if he's even going to be ready for the Rumble. But do they bring him back as Chad and then he's confused? He says, "See, it was never me." Does he come back as Grande? And we have this kind of standoff moment. We get the Spider-Man moment. What do we see? 31% going New Day. 19 Americano. Wow, 31% for the Alpha. And American Made only getting 19. So a lot of votes going across all the teams. But the New Day, I think the New Day is the favorite here, but not this is your Raw tag team division, guys. Like, this is maybe where we talk about, do we need 2 tag team belts at all for the men? Would it be better if it was rotating the way we've seen with the women? Because look, like, this is not the deepest talent pool of a division for the Usos to fight. Let me know if I'm wrong. I don't see it, though. The Creed's on top right now. Americano's hitting suplexes or catching suplexes. Creed brothers. I should have actually got that. Damn. My guy, I'll give you that one. You get a point. New Day. Forgot to vote. That happens. Tozawa takes the strap off Drew. Yeah, let's go. Rocky, welcome back. Who is the big guy that Pierce keeps getting phone calls from? That's the question. Is it somebody like is it Triple H? But that doesn't make sense because we know Triple H is in the building. So if it's above Triple H, is it Nick Khan? Is it Stephanie McMahon? Who would it be? Canada Gable faction. I just realized this is 3. Hey, that's actually a very good point. I didn't even realize that till you mentioned it. That's great. Right? That's pretty good. I should have caught that. I can imagine Triple H with Shawn Michaels Hell in a Cell 2004 to be included in the WWE 2K26 edition of the showcase match. Why? I could see that for sure. Yeah, it's a good question for the chat, by the way, guys. Thank you, Rocky. Is it Vince? Come on. Do you want it to be Vince just because of the controversy? Do you want it to be Vince just because of, people's heads would legitimately explode? Is that why we want it to be Vince? What do you think? Bailey. I don't know what Bailey. It happens. What happens? Shit. Oh, wait, I have a button for that.
Shit!
That's what it happens. It happens. I should have caught that one, though. Face to face this Friday between Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn. Should be good. I mean, we're heading in the night before. Pause. The night before the Rumble. Set it up. And I'm all for it. And I don't think Sami's going to win, but it's going to be fun. And he's really going to pull that audience along with him. That crowd's going to be live for every twist and turn of that Sami match. Yeah, just let it go. Leave the crep keeper alone. Why do we got to keep waking up the mummy? If they do something cool with Finn leaving Judgment Day and going face for the title run, I could be interested in that. Looks that's how they are heading. I'm very intrigued, Boston, by the Finn stuff. I'm a big fan of Finn, and we've talked a long time about how does Finn get away from the Judgment Day? How does Finn separate himself? It's been a slow burn. So if they're finally turning that corner now, and we're seeing these moments that kind of lead us there, I'm all for it. Let's go. Let's push it and see what it looks like. Finn, the fans love Finn. Crowd don't care. Yeah, well, how could they? I am not, sir. I don't need a VPN because Netflix in Canada. Could it be the Raw? Now that one's very interesting to me. You know, the head of the table, that kind of vibe. If you're going to bring The Rock back into anything, it better be clear. It better be like concise. No fucking around. And you got to follow through on it. You can't bail. You got to know you have the dates locked in. You got to know that you're going to tell the story. That would be the guy. I mean, as far as trying to create some type of power struggle, some type of impression of, you know, somebody that could really throw his weight around. Eric Bischoff. There you go. It's Tony Khan. No. In my opinion, this year's Rumble should be 40 people. Why? And I know why, but speaking of why.
Well, exactly why. Well, I don't know if I wanted to come back on people throwing their weight around and everything. I know I got to wait to throw around, but yeah.
Right? 40 people in the Rumble. How do you feel?
No.
Unnecessary.
Braun Strowman's got to defend his title for the greatest Royal Rumble.
Right, let's go. Yeah, no, I like, you know, again, I don't think everybody gets to participate. And I don't know if you caught it when you're on your pause. Like Finn says to Pierce, I'm in the Rumble. And Pierce said, we're full. We're full.
Oh.
Sorry, Finn, you can't be in the Rumble. We're full.
Oh, no. No, because that makes me worry that we're going to get, you know, El Grande Bluo and El Grande, you know, Redo that are going to be in the Rumble.
Well, we'll see. I mean, again, I mean, that's funny. You wanted it to be wide open. It remains.
Well, this is what I'm worrying of when you cancel out somebody who should be in there. Like,
makes it interesting.
Does it, though?
Well, who else is in there? I mean, if Pierce is going to say no to Finn.
Well, that's the thing is if it's going to, you say no to Finn, you got to have somebody that quantifies and goes beyond that. You can't have, sorry, Otis took your spot.
I think Finn's going to find a way in. Like Finn's going to cause trouble and find a way to get into the Rumble. But right now, Finn was told no. Otis gets the hot tag. Nick, is this match an indictment on how bad the tag team division is? Like, this is
how much they haven't cared, how much tender love and care needs to be shown to the tag team division. Yeah.
This is not strong.
I don't care who wins this, and I don't think whoever wins this beats the Usos.
No, I don't either, right? And again, but then who do the Usos face? There's fucking nobody of substance.
Tag team wrestling has been on a decline of
so sad.
Make tag teams great again. That's where we need to be. Meta instead of mega. Make tag teams great again.
Right. Richard saying these gimmicks are not helping Pete and Tyler. What I will say is this: at least they're on TV because not as Americano.
El Grande Dinero is on TV, not Pete Dunne.
We're just guessing. But I mean, Pete Dunne was working on stuff backstage. He was doing, you know, booking and not booking,
agenting,
agenting. And, you know, so you have him in the back doing that kind of stuff. If he gets an opportunity to throw a mask on and be back like on TV every week, I mean, those two have been booked better in the mask than they ever were without the mask.
Yeah, but this is one of those of like, hey, MJF, it'd be really cool if you
Oh
slapped on a
no, that's
luchador
not.
mask
No,
kind of
no,
shit and
no,
everything.
no. That's too high of a bar, bro.
Oh, well, even then, so take talented wrestler. Take guy who can at least imagine
Woo!
Tyler Bate versus Carmelo Hayes for the U.S. title. Does that sound a lot better than El Toro, El Grande,
No.
Blancho, Ranchero?
No.
What? You lie.
That's equal. That's an equal. That's
No,
a
you lie.
fucking.
You lie.
That's a
You lie.
push.
Pete Dunne,
No way.
Pete Dunne or Tyler Bate right now versus Carmelo Hayes is way better than Huevos Rancheros.
Maybe 8
versus
years
Carmelo.
ago. Maybe 8 years ago, but not now. I don't care.
No.
I don't care about Tyler Bate. I don't care about Pete Dunne. Jey Uso kicked somebody in the face.
Grayson Waller. I got the
Waller.
Wayne.
It was Waller.
To say Wayne Gretzky.
Right. What if it's Jericho? Uh-oh.
Jericho's number 30 or bust. Is he not?
I don't. Wait, Jericho's number 30 or bust?
Yes, that would be.
I hate that. It drives me nuts when 30 is always like the one thing. It's like, come on.
Well, no. How many people sit there and still think that there's a 31 and a 32 and everything that might fucking show up?
Right.
No, I still 27 and beyond. 27's normally,
right.
I think, odds on your favorite to win the Rumble.
Right. Send on.
Those last couple are your home run hitters. That's your murders. Ta fucking Zawa. King Zawa. I'm going to repeat this again. Tozawa and Otis. I can't even remember the Alpha Academy that they're still out there with Maxine Dupree. Just won the number one contender shot for the Usos tag title. No,
Dad.
No. That's a fucking nail in the coffin on the casket of tag team wrestling in WWE, is it not?
But what's the point of babyface Alpha going up, or babyface, Alpha Academy going up against the babyface?
So we can have Otis and Jey Uso have a yeet and fucking dance off and be all fucking ha and tee-hee.
It's a really weird situation, but the tag team division is garbage. So that is crazy. I really didn't expect that.
No one did. Not even them. No one. They were you took nobody before you took them to win that, I feel.
Right. Oh.
Out here with the varsity jacket.
Just dreams.
Tell me more.
100% was the first thing I thought of.
Shoot the puck and score.
Tell me more. The first thing I fucking thought of. That's jokes.
Would you like butter on that, sir?
Well, is it margarine around y'all, motherfuckers?
A little Maggie Ann.
Milk and everything. Is it margarine instead of butter?
Margarine is, well used.
There you go. Oh, Kyrie Stain. Kyrie! Is ready. Let's go. I'm still waiting for when Kyrie breaks free of this whole second fiddle to Asuka.
Right. Yeah, it's working for now. Kyrie might get a push out of it, but that was funny. You're not ready for Asuka. Oh, I am ready for Asuka. I've been ready for Asuka.
I've beat Asuka.
Yeah, I've beaten Asuka. So they're gonna do Becky Asuka?
No, you're just gonna sell all the little mini feuds that can happen during the Rumble.
Yeah, see you in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Kyrie! Kyrie's trying to touch the belt.
Too funny.
Is it interesting to you that everyone that's been labeled a Hogan in the women's division, Becky Hogan, Rhea Hogan, Liv Hogan, this Hogan, that Hogan, no one named Brooke Hogan, to where they've all, though, they're in the mid-card, they're in the tag team, they're not world title.
Sorry, distracted by Javon here with AJ. But
bouncy.
Bouncy.
But yes, no, of that all the Hogans seem to have dissipated because they're all in the tag divisions and the mid cards and moved away from this. They did exactly what they wanted, and they still want to call them Hogans.
No, what ended up happening was they moved everyone out. Now the people are like, why were they pushing Tiffany? What's with Julia?
There's not enough depth. They need more talent.
Jade's no good. Well, fuck, what are we going to do, guys? You don't want the old guard. You don't want the new guard. What do you want? You should probably get some.
They just want engagement. They just like to bitch and everything.
Right.
As I'm in commercial break, as I've got Byron Saxton, who's still somehow gainfully employed.
That backstage role, I think, fit him. It gave him more longevity because he's good. He's okay at this.
Did the birth of AI help him too? Because you don't know if he's real or not. Like he might be an AI configuration. He's the first, he's a Terminator out there. He's out there for John Connor. Oh, Raquel cutting him off.
I kind of like the sporadic nature of a lot of what's happened here tonight.
But who really sees it? You either see it on Twitter or you see it live if you've got a VIP in or if you're international.
Right.
If you're in the US, the major market, you see it on Twitter. The show, the after the show.
But I think there's more people watching outside of the US of A. That's the problem.
I'm not saying there ain't.
I think that's what they're doing now. I think. I don't know.
They realize they're global. We're worldwide.
Worldwide, for sure.
Oh.
Raquel Rodriguez. She's about to get jumped, though. I feel the crowd got buzzy there.
Who's empanadas are better? Stephanie Vacor or Raquel Rodriguez? Well, I still think Raquel's going to end up your world champ at some point in time. Like, Stephanie can't hold this all year. You're going to have somebody that has to go to. And she's the next best qualified.
She's good. Really solid. And I mean, really becomes, she's one of those people that propose, like, how do you beat her? How do what do you got to do to avoid the power of Raquel?
Big Mommy Cool.
Yeah, it's working so well. But I will be right back as Byron's still on screen.
There you go. Big Mommy's got to cool off there. Pause. Big Sexy Rachel. Yeah, the Rack Attack. I'm seeing commercials where we got you covered. Trust me, you're not missing. Well, outside of Raquel, you're not missing a ton with Saxton and his fucking puka shell and his powder blue suit. Gentle Goim. Did I read that right? Goim. When I code AI Nick, there's a slightly drunk in the lines. Fair enough. I mean, I don't know how to code. I don't even know what you're trying to say fully. If you even actually do code, but if I know the missus actually wants to get into all of that or has had interest in it. There's the whole coding language, and I got no part of it. But I know a wrestling language, and I got Stephanie with Adam Pearce backstage right now, pretty much saying she wants some, come get some. Big Sexy Rachel. Yeah, and well, she's allegedly on the market because Bronny the Strowman melted around Hot Mommy. One match in an hour is horrible. No, well, depends on the match, depends on how long the match went and everything. Like, let's be honest. You can say that as a thing, but if the match was 45 minutes, is that a bad thing? If it took up the majority of the hour, but you wouldn't know that by saying one match in an hour. So I think you're leaving out context clues. Like we're down to the last hour, half hour, allegedly. We're down to the nittiest of the gritties. We're down to the main event. Oh, Steph versus Raquel. Philly street fight next week. Philly street fight. Is it for the title? Is it for the title on Twitch? Let us know. Is it for the title? But we're hyping up AJ versus Gunther. But yeah, we're down to the nittiest of gritties. We're down to a half hour, 45 minutes. We're down to however long left they want to run. So I don't think it's too bad. my guy. I think it's had, there is that objective pacing depending on, because you can't always even, yes, thank you, KJ. Thank you, Voice Beyond. It is for the title. So, confirmation, Philly Street Fight for the title. But you also can't have this, wrestling has this lovely aspect of it. You can't cookie cutter of, well, this should be 3 matches, this should be 7 matches, this should be that, this should be this, everything. Oh, they didn't have this many matches here, they didn't have this many matches there. Of, you still have to take into account the matches that they had, how long the matches they had. You have to quantify, you had to put the fucking extractor, or you have to extrapolate and everything. So, like, right now with CM Punk and AJ Styles, whenever they start this match, let it go till it goes. It could be a half hour, it could be 45 minutes, it could be what it is. Of sometimes you just can have matches that go how they go. As I got the vision backstage, and Heyman's on the phone, and Braun's paying very close attention to who Heyman's on the phone with, while Logan's just getting all philosophical. I think Rack needs a run as well. Absolutely. Absolutely. Her with a run as it. And it's going to get interesting. I still wonder how, with, when, where, and why we're going to get the split with the Judgment Day women. Because it's going to happen. I just don't know what facilitates it. Oh, and pitching to Braun. It's Braun's vision. Braun doesn't say anything. So someone want to translate that whole segment for me a little bit, but I think we're very much putting an emphasis on, this is Braun's vision of, he took it over, of he Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins got done by Braun Breaker what he did to the Shield. As I got CM Punk, interesting, the champions coming out before the challenger. Triple H is tied to tradition. A wee bit. I'm sick of his. Who be you? Look at all the people behind Michael Cole and Corey Graves just sitting there like idiots. 10 years ago, they would have been on their feet cheering and throwing popcorn and signs everywhere. I mean, I'm looking at the crowd right now, and I've even got Toronto loves CM Punk. Even with this man coming out, I think the people are pretty fired up. I guess I get, maybe we don't have the sea of signs. And at times I think that might be a good thing, because some of those signs probably wouldn't fly today. Yeah, I don't see this. Oh, everybody's on their, tokuses, everybody's, sitting around, waiting around, doesn't want to be around with all of this. Right now, I've got CM Punk coming out here. Is up next. We're getting the main event of the evening of CM Punk versus AJ Styles. I see people on their feet. I see people fired up. I don't see what you see. I don't know if I'm reading it late, but I don't see what you see, sir. Triple H is a product of his environment. Well, Triple H also has the ability to create his own environment. Yes. As I'm in commercial break right now, again, be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, and subscribe. We do this for anything and everything when it comes to pro wrestling. I'm starting to wonder if StreamYard got, caught up of our chat overloaded StreamYard, and so we're behind the New York Times out here. But does AJ versus CM Punk, do you actually believe? Show of hands, show of thumbs, show of flame markers, throw of anything right now, show of a reaction. Do you believe that AJ Styles could leave here world champion tonight? Or is this just one of those, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, we're going to check some things off the bucket list before we hang him up. Yes. Oops, getting brain dried, stupid YouTube. But yes, I've still got CM Punk out there. And I do, it is a very old school kind of, Brainbusters, Arn Anderson style of out. He's out there with kind of the varsity jacket aesthetic and everything. He does have that old school wrestler kind of vibe. Go away, commercial. Yeah, StreamYard, respectfully, fix shows of no disrespect, Jose, but I've been sitting on your one comment for a hot minute, and I know other people have been saying things, so trust me. We're not missing you. It's it's you just overloaded. We're breaking the fucking power system out here. We're overloading the power grid, so they can't handle it. Everybody's filing in now. CM Punk's hair makes him look like does CM Punk go shaving head? I know I've gone full, women interrupted kind of shit and everything. Does CM Punk go back to beard and shaved head vibe at some point? CM Money, what up? No, someone's going to interrupt this match. Gunther, but do you want an interruption or do you want to just even have it just be a clean? Like, even if it's a clean loss by AJ, it's still a clean loss. Like, I don't know if it's still the end all be all if he actually loses. Oh, we're getting big ass over package. This man hyping up. Oh, until we get a date or what show he's showing up on, this man's out here like a goddamn Veer Mahan of he's just coming. Pause. Yeah, well, this is the longest one that we've shown of him just mollywhopping everybody. Obafemi, but it's all in blue. Royal Rumble, yes. So Obafemi will be official like a referee whistle in the Royal Rumble. That will be his official main roster debut. Is Obafemi showing up in the Royal Rumble? Now, I think KJ had a 22% odds. I had a 2% odds of him winning the Rumble, but so be it. Finn or Gunther interfere. Oba Defemi. AJ for the win. I can dream. Exactly. That's the thing is, it sold you on just there's a sliver of hope. Excuse me. There's a little bit. Excuse me. As AJ coming out, but there is that little bit. There is that minor bit of just maybe. I got over a 7% chance to win the Rumble. There you go. Is 7 just the easiest kind of number? I mean, always, whenever I see 7, it's, the lucky number, it's the Mike Vick number. Oba defend me. Oba can overhead press 400 pounds. I believe it. Christian, Nick, again, is Ricky Martin the mystery caller to Adam Pearce? Christian, no. And I ask you, sir, personally, person to person, no bullshit. Explain your infatuation, please, or give us just an insight to your infatuation with Ricky Martin. I know he bangs, but why so hard in the paint, my guy? I understand almost more 316's infatuation with Liv than I do yours with Ricky Martin. Speaking of the Ricky to my Martin or the Ricky to my Gibson.
Ricky to your Gibson. I like that second call. Well, I mean, Ricky Martin's an acquired taste. Shout out, Christian.
Ricky Martin or Bad Bunny to perform at the halftime show?
Let's go. Living La Vida Loca at the halftime show. Let's do it.
Da, 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 da.
Ricky to your Henderson.
Yeah.
Ricky. Yeah, former Jay. Got some J love there.
When did Ricky Henderson play for the Blue Jays?
For a hot minute.
Fair enough. I always think,
Was it their second World Series? You were part of?
athletics. Well, how do you even? I like CM Punk with the aesthetic of, hey, imagine if FTR, wasn't trying to still fillet themselves in another promotion.
Right.
If you had them around CM Punk of out there, the varsity jackets, it feels that very old school, that mid-south kind of wrestling vibe of it. That's wrestling, not wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think it's an interesting take of where you want to be and how you wanted to do it. And I mean, for all the people out there that's thrown mud at CM Punk over the years, he's come back to WWE and he's had probably one of his best runs of his entire career. He's been in a good place. There's no we haven't heard of any backstage drama. You notice it on Real, like him and Seth don't really like coordinate like the way some of the others do. There's like people
that might actually not really like each other.
They don't really like each other, but they're it's about the business. You pay it off in the ring, and I think that's the why it works so well. That you see moments during Unreal where Seth's like, get him. I'm gonna hit him hard. Like there's that.
Anytime I can make it a bad day for CM Punk, it's a good day for me.
Yeah, 100%.
But we're getting AJ Styles versus CM Punk, and soak it in, man, because
mini tour.
I don't even know if it was a mini tour. We just didn't know we were in the tour. We didn't know we were in the tour until we ended up in the gift shop.
Oh, nice takedown by Punk. The two gentlemen showing a little bit of the old maneuvers. They still got it.
Well, this to me is why I'm saying, AJ, you don't got to hang it up, my guy. You ain't one of those that's like, I ain't got it. If anything, you probably got it more than the people you think got it.
It's breaking my heart. I can't watch John Cena anymore. I won't be able to watch AJ Styles anymore, but I still have to watch John Moxley every fucking week.
Well, are we also miss on the go to sleep, roll through? But are we also getting a little minor version of the CM Punk retirement tour of I get a match with AJ, I get a match with him, of he's 47 and said I'm going to probably hang it up around 50?
Yep. And again, right now, I mean, this, you see him kind of falling back into the player coach role. He's in a key spot right now, but you can't argue that he's over as fuck. Like, he really is over. The fans really have connected with Punk. And you know what? I think, maybe it was the situation in AEW that kind of forced Punk into the position of, I'm just here to just do a good job.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Right. 53% going Punk, AJ getting 10, nobody getting 35%. So we are expecting a potential kerfuffle to end this one.
Well, no. See, Jose agreeing, getting on my fucking trail there of, is this Punk's retirement tour also? Of, is Punk collecting Pokemon cards on his way out here?
Right. Like, I mean, again, I mean, we hope Punk holds up, but I mean, how much longer does he truly have? We're watching wrestlers younger than Punk retire.
Well, and even then, when am I going to have another time to have a match with Finn Balor in Ireland? When am I going to have another opportunity to have a match with an AJ Styles?
Right. You're true. I mean, 100%. It's on point. And I think there's still a few more on that list. And, I think Punk's going to be a great guy to put a guy like Braun Breaker or even Seth Rollins over again, to put them in the right position, to kind of create their situation that I think is brewing now. If you watch what's going on backstage, it's Braun's vision, is it? Interesting. How does Theory feel about that? What does Seth feel about that?
Well, does Seth, you mentioned it right there, and I hadn't fully thought about it. Is Seth the guy that could retire Punk?
Yeah. Yeah. How happy would he be for that?
Ha 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 ha.
AJ with a sliding knee on the apron.
This is the thing, though, AJ. I get everybody wants to retire before their fucking physical attributes fail them. my guy, you still cooking with gasoline. You still cooking with peanut oil.
Right.
Like, you still chefing it up. You still 5-star Michelin, my guy. Why are you trying to hang it up now?
Facts. 100%, man. I mean, it makes you wonder, but again, everybody has their limit. Everyone has their reasons, and we've kind of felt like AJ was on that kind of road for a while of winding down, not in the deepest of stories. We hadn't had like an epic. Oh my God, do you remember that AJ match in a long while? Very cookie cutter AJ for a minute, and that was fine. We
On a
understood.
lonely, lonesome highway.
Yeah,
East
and
Omaha.
right in 25, I was kind of like 2025. I was kind of hoping we get a little more out of AJ. Just like a little more of a hot run. He kind of, what we're
We
doing
had
now feels
the
like,
we had the John Cena match. We had him showing up in TNA and everything. That's what
right?
I'm saying. Were we in the AJ retirement tour and we never knew it?
It feels like it. It's kind of like similar to what we're saying now about Punk. Like they're not saying they're on their retirement tour. They're just quietly checking off their list.
They're just you're gonna know, and when you know, it's just a moment too late.
Right? When you know, you know.
Yeah. Well, because what is left? If we're gonna check off all these boxes. What box is left to be checked post Gunther? The only thing would be AJ Styles, TNA. I'm waiting for the Anthony throwing the popcorn in the air of AJ Styles. I am. That shows up.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think it's a great way to go. Go full circle, do a quick run with TNA, still, probably getting a little bankroll from WWE for doing it. And then, you go out at like a Slammiversary or,
Does
one
it
of their.
cheapen the WWE retirement though?
No, because Gunther forced him out.
Well, did Gunther force him out when he said he was going to leave in 6 months after the fact, anyways?
Well,
Like, if I'm going to quit in 3 months, if you make me quit in a month, are you a bad guy?
Yeah, because I mean, again, everybody is shocked that we're even talking about AJ's potential last match in January. Everybody has that, like, oh shit, really now? So that's on Gunther.
Well, we knew we'd get there.
We did. We just didn't expect Gunther to be the guy to throw our, one of our heroes off the bridge.
So you mean the bad guy, the heel, the asshole? We didn't expect him to be a bad guy, a heel, right? An asshole?
How dare you not let AJ Styles go out on his own accord? How dare you choke? Choke him out?
How dare you not let Rudolph play in reindeer games?
Yeah, how dare you? But we are back to the action, and Punk is throwing hands, trying to fight out of the corner. Yeah, I agree with Chair. Maybe that's a good part of the story of like, we know you're going to retire, but don't say it till John's gone.
What's Jeff Jarrett's excuse?
Oh, poor Jeff Jarrett. Is Jeff Jarrett like one of the biggest failed retirement tours ever?
Was it Jeff a tour?
It wasn't anything. It was, oh my God, poor Jeff Jarrett.
It was a one-date venue.
Slapnuts got slapped, and it was not good. Nick, use your inside voice. Good luck.
What?
All right. No. I'm the guy.
I'm a dude. She's a dude. We're all dudes. Hey, but yeah, no, Jeff Jarrett. I don't even know. We're now in 2026. Did he actually retire in 2025? Or is that still going? I don't know how it ended.
Right? Is it to be continued? Pog with the bulldog. Crowd cheers. Teasing to go to sleep, but AJ back up. Oh, Shining Wizard.
Yeah. 1, 2. It's still crazy to me to think that there is a section of the audience that this is a Ring of Honor guy versus a TNA guy versus a WWE guy versus a WWE guy.
Yeah, it literally like feels like two of the two guys that are way up on the indie rankings of all time are really it's crazy to see them this many years later saying goodbye in a way.
Oh yeah, well no, this is slides through the forum. It's like with a Danielson or anything like that. You have such a tie to the greater scope of pro wrestling that here being the end is interesting.
It's crazy. Oh wow, what was that?
Short arm clothesline.
Yeah, shit. Folds up AJ.
Spaz with a $5 super chat. Imagine Chamber was Punk, Finn, Styles, Cody, and Sammy. The last spot, hear me out.
Interesting.
You had me until Trey Miguel.
Yeah, it's a nice pipe dream, but I hate to sprinkle any, foo-foo on your dream, Spaz, but unlikely, my guy.
Well, it begs the question: Ishigoroshi, Ushigoroshi, Yoshitatsu.
Oh,
but it opens Drew winning the world title over Cody. I think opens the question now and opens the floodgates of could anyone win at any time, and now it makes things feel a little bit more wide open instead of standard guard of Cody wins, low, Cody wins, low, Cody wins.
Yeah, and I mean, right now we're getting a "This is awesome" chant. So I mean, again, it does, like you said. I'm up for anything fresh, anything kind of. I feel like Cody's been there. I feel like Roman's been around there. I feel like a lot of guys have been sniffing for quite a while, and I'm looking for new vibe, new feel, something new.
Oh, we don't want to get into the whole who's been new and who's been stale in AEW.
Oh,
we'll have a divorce like Alvarez.
Oh,
Punk going, always going to set up the macho elbow.
Right. Keep the chat coming, folks. We're again having a bit of an issue with being able to click on your comments, but keep them coming. We see them, and we'll still shout them out as we go along. But just so you know, they're not popping up on the screen. We're waiting for it to correct itself.
We're not ignoring you. StreamYard's just been overloaded and over and out with
keep it coming.
You guys are keeping it too hot and heavy. Pause.
Right. But that's the update on that. But hit the like, share, subscribe, be a friend, tell a friend. We are in the main event. The crowd is into it. And right now we got locked and we're going for the bridge. Holy shit.
Bridge.
Almost. It was like a 3/4 bridge.
Clash. Go into a Styles Clash. Oh, goes in a turnbuckle.
Dun, dun. Get your ish together. I'm passing on the blame.
Our ish is together. Their ish ain't.
Thank you, Nick.
I try.
Paul has negative athleticism at this point.
Well, no, that's when he was in the UFC. That man was like a 68. That man went from a 99 on a WWE 2K to a 68 in a UFC style.
Right.
Oh.
No, and I mean, I get it. Like, Punk isn't Punk of old. Like, but I think a big part is Punk's brain allows him to have good matches. His intelligence, you have a match with an AJ Styles, and it's a good match.
Is he a guy you would want uncreative post-retirement, or is he one of those that you see at times with former athletes, former people, anything of, I could do it, so why can't you do it? Of you run into that issue of sometimes your top people aren't your best coaches because they don't get why people can't do the greatness they could do.
Yeah, things change. The dynamic changes. Everybody gets older. Everybody has to kind of adapt as they go along if they want longevity. These are two guys that the ring IQ is off the chart, right? So
I mean, Michael Jordan was a shit owner and a shit coach, so
it's funny, right? So was Gretzky.
There you go. Oh, AJ breaks the count by sliding in.
I like a good count out, break up. We don't get enough.
The chat is hot. The chat is hot. Yeah.
Cooking. And we do got some messages siphoning in now.
Yeah. The dam has broken
We are on par again.
until we hit a bogey.
Till we hit a bogey. Mamma
So
mia.
we're 20 minutes in here, though. How do you like that this is given a good bit of time? This started the last hour, and this can go till it goes.
It goes till it goes. I think it's perfect, man. I mean, it's Punk. It's AJ Styles. We talked about it might not be Punk and AJ Styles in 2008, but it's still Punk and AJ Styles. And if this is the last time that we're getting AJ Styles, it's great. Let it cook. Let it have its time. As we get the roll through.
Right? Oh, Styles.
Down. No way. No way. Two
count
on the Clash.
There is still, that is one of those moves, though, that no one else can hit, and you don't call it a Styles Clash. Like, that man innovated, that named, coined that shit. Trademark.
Yeah.
LLC.
And I know I've seen some people online, I can't believe, Ospreay will do a style. It's an homage. Like, it's not disrespectful. I mean, everybody kicks out of it, which is unfortunate, but I think it's at that point now where people do it in like a sign off to AJ, who's one of their heroes.
Well, and again, it's a little too sweet of the man who might have been at one point, a big matriarch, a patriarch of the Bullet Club.
Right. AJ's elbow bleeds every match. He needs elbow pads.
He only got 4 of them.
Oh, better elbow pads. Punk makes AJ pay. Dun, 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 dun. He's fantastic in the storytelling and the ring IQ. However, the forces his guys to wrestle his match at this point to an extent, for sure. A guy like Seth has to go a little bit slower. If this was, Seth and AJ, it'd probably have a better pace to it. Again,
That's so funny. That's so funny because I was trying to figure out who you were talking about. And then once you said, you're like, oh, if this was Seth and AJ, it'd probably have a better pace. I was like, oh, shit. Oh, we're talking about Punk here. It's crazy. AJ's the guy retiring, and we're shitting on Punk's in-ring style.
Right. And the guy that's right behind him. But yeah, it's got a little bit of a low-key pace to it. I've seen a couple of people say a little boring in spots. But it's that, the selling heavy. It's a grind. It's a battle.
It's a 20, 30-minute match.
Yeah. Ebbs and flows, my guy.
Pele. I missed the Ushi. I now had a sled as the Pele.
It's just so fun to call. Ushigoroshi, yes! The Kachachime!
Exactly. It's either Joey Styles or Mauro Ranallo.
But AJ, I'm pumped.
He wants one more reign as a world champion.
Shinsuke definitely gave more energy than Punk. We got to forget, I think, Nakamura is up there too, right? Like, he's talked about for so long.
Don't talk about that.
Oops.
Just ignore it. It won't happen.
Oh, Punk's trying to get AJ. Oh, here we go.
Finn breaks it up.
Finn Balor says, oh shit. Finn getting booed. So much for that babyface turn.
Well, just wailing away on Punk, though. So, are you going to get now? Are you going to like it when they announce at the Royal Rumble later this week, CM Punk versus Finn Balor for the world title?
Yes, I don't like that. I don't like it. It's like so quick, but I guess
at this point, I feel like that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, that's a Rumble. There's no way Finn's winning. Yo.
Give me a more opportune time outside of Belfast where Finn's winning.
Yeah, like, it's interesting, but Finn taking it to 2 kicks will not go through the wall. Punk's going to be pissed. This fucking guy kicked me into a wall twice.
Yeah, but are we just setting up the Rumble? This is an interesting way, but
I think it'll be like, I don't think it's Rumble. I think it's like Chamber. Finn Punk at Chamber.
But it's interesting of you just disregard and move aside AJ Styles. So is AJ winning at Rumble? Now this gives you...
No. We got our Punk AJ match now.
Did you really, or did you just get a tease? Did you get your nipples twisted, or
They
did
went
you
for
actually
like 20 minutes? You just said it. So
well, I want 40. I didn't reach climax. I didn't get to the peak.
I was rounded third. I got picked off.
All right, stop right there. I gotta know right now.
Before we go any further.
Further, do you love me?
As we are going off the air in Toronto, the Raw Go Home show with Finn Balor standing tall.
Can I just wax poetic? So Finn Balor, AJ Styles, CM Punk, Shinsuke Nakamura, all of these guys now are all up in the world title scene, all up in the videos, all up in the records. For anybody that says Triple H didn't bring the NXT black and gold vibe back to WWE and everything, can kindly kind of shut the fuck up a little bit right now. It just took a minute, but now we've got Prince Devitter, we've got CM, we've got all of that.
Yeah,
now here.
Yeah, it feels like a lot of that vibe. We talked about the Ring of Honor, TNA, like, you know. We've talked a lot about kind of looking backwards and paying homage to some of these older careers. Finn, another guy that's been around for a hot minute, and like you said, deep ties, deep connections. Yeah, I wonder what they'll do here. Will they announce Finn Balor Punk at Chamber and have a few weeks to build up to Chamber? I can't imagine they're going to announce that, you know, Punk, Finn, Royal Rumble. Maybe they will. What do you think?
Come see, come saw. I'm just like that.
That's 3 pretty big matches.
Did they do enough for the build, or is it too late on the build for you?
It was a late build, but they're doing well.
Well, sometimes they've done better with a 24-hour build than they have with a long build.
Not how you start, it's how you finish, my guy.
That's what she said. That's how you get there.
Right.
That's how you seal the deal. But it's even one of those going past this of a lot of now Hunter's favorites, Hunter's, you know, prodigies, his NXT, you know, black and golds are now coming to the forefront of now we're seeing what Hunter was doing at NXT come to the main roster.
In a lot of ways. I mean, in a lot of ways, we're seeing the growth, and we're seeing guys, even beyond that, we're seeing guys like Braun Breaker and Theory and certain other guys that have kind of come through the system start to build, you know, be big parts of the show. A very interesting ending, a very go home show vibe, you know, 2 6-person tag team matches to kind of, you know, hype up some of the people that are going to be in the match. I love the Pierce Paul Heyman stuff with Braun. Finn Punk's interesting. The beginning of the show came out hot. I thought it was good. Overall, we do take a rating out of 10, folks. Let us know how you feel about it. I thought it was okay. I thought it was pretty good.
I, for half a second, kept every time you were doing the 269, I thought you were going to the 269. Damn, she
right.
Maybe got the soda. 8 out of 10. I think it was a really solid Monday Night Raw. I liked how they started it. I really liked they had the paint by numbers segment to get AJ into a world title picture, and they painted from 10 to 1 instead of 1 to 10. With that, they went backwards a little bit with it, and it worked for me. I think it was a really solid, and as a go home show, I don't think there's much to complain. It was good, but not great.
It was, yeah, I thought it was good. I thought it was fine. I'm like more of a 7, 8. I mean, yeah, I thought it was
7.5. Can we settle to 7.5?
I'm good with that. Absolutely. I think that overall, not bad. And again, I think they did sell us pretty good on what could happen at the Rumble. What we're looking forward to with the Rumble. Will they add that match to it? I don't know if they will, but I feel like there was enough done tonight to kind of, all right, let's see what happens on Friday and Saturday.
Has WWE done enough recently to keep you a wee bit off kilter?
A little bit.
We get CM Punk and AJ Styles. Finn Balor shows up.
Mhm.
We get Jacob Fatu and Cody Rhodes. They're having a brawl. They could have very easily just done a double spot through a fucking table of speakers and everything.
Right.
And they both go off. Drew McIntyre shows up. Has there been enough moving parts right now in WWE that keeps you? I feel like I know where we're going, but I can't say 100% we're going that way.
No, it's been good. It's been a lot of twists and turns. I think they've started 2026 well. Drew McIntyre wins the belt where maybe if there wasn't kind of the pressure to start off well, maybe Cody wins again and they don't do that. Guys like you said, like Fab Finn and AJ and Punk all kind of in the ring at the same time. You bring the Usos back to the tag team division, but clearly based on tonight, that's a low spot for this show. Partly why I didn't give it an 8 was that tag team situation is a fucking disaster. That's a dumpster fire if I've ever seen it. Like there is no depth. They need one belt. They got to dissolve. They got to put those belts together and literally run one belt. Like
does any wrestling promotion right now to you have a good tag team division, male or female?
Do you know what? To be honest, I think AEW's got a good tag team division that's horribly booked. I think if you look at like tag team to tag team, the AEW might have a slight edge as far as really good tag teams there, but they're either not in their tag team or they never are around their tag team. I think there's a good amount of tag team talent there, but Tony doesn't book the tag team division well at all.
Depth of talent, but not because FTR, Christ, I still am waiting for them to be paired with Punk. That would have been way better than them with Bivens, but
no, but you got the Davis and Doyle, you got this jet skis has got some value to them. FTR can go, the Bucks for what they're worth. Like the list goes on. I mean, even when we talk to some of the ones that are in the Callis family or some of the combinations. But I mean, at the same time, I know MDB things change. It was 2 years ago. Get over
growth.
It was 2 years ago when it was fucking.
People don't forget.
All right, they booked the fucking tag team and division into oblivion. If Tony Khan could focus a little energy on his tag team division, I think they have more teams that are viable. You just got to book them. Give us 1-2 good tag team matches a week like you used to.
Well, stoicity. You want to try and take a swing at how to pronounce this? What do you think the final boss? When do you think the final boss will return? I feel like we need him to finish what he started. He's holding everything up. Are we all just living in Roman Reigns' kingdom?
Maybe. I think we talked about this when you were in your pause of like, if you're going to do anything with The Rock, you have to step in hard and it's got to work. Like you got to have a plan. You can't bail out halfway. You can't be half-assed because it's going to take work for anybody to buy in.
This is why I wouldn't. Don't touch that.
I think there's a chance The Rock. I think there's a chance that's who Paul's on the phone with is Dwayne.
If there is anyone that he's on the phone with outside of, because Nick Khan, Ariel or Ari Emanuel or whatever, they're not going to make themselves an on-screen personality. You know who will? Dwayne.
So, right? Representing.
We don't need a Roman Dwayne match. I'm to go to the whole Roman thing. Does Roman need to just take everything back over him? Sometimes it's cool when Thanos is in control a little bit.
Yeah, maybe that's what we need. A little more of that stuff with Roman, and it was so much of the show. It bled. It was the best thing, and it just kept bleeding from one show to the next, and it was solid. You kind of need something like that to kind of pull us along.
We didn't know how good we had it till it went away.
Yeah,
please come back, Roman. We want you back.
7 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 7.5, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. 7.5. Everyone's kind of in the same ballpark, really. 7, 6.5. Main event sucked. Triple safe strikes again. Again,
We
I don't
know
think
what we knew. We said
I
before they
called
even
it.
had the
Yeah.
match.
I figured there was going to be some bullshit to fucking get out of it.
You kind
Yes,
of nailed it with that, but we knew before AJ's not winning, so I don't think that's a triple safe. That's not a a bunt there.
I understand Paul's comment because we've seen a lot of it. So when he does it, and and kind of, I understand why he did it tonight, but it's still like, well, then maybe don't do it some of the other time. You're doing it a lot, bro.
Well, that's wrestling right now. You're doing it a lot,
You're
bro.
doing it a lot, bro. 7 out of 10. I give it a 9. The only thing I liked about Raw tonight was that Adam Pearce for a vision. So you gave it a 9, but only like one thing.
What is that sentence?
Tonight
I
was
gave
the
it a
Adam
9.
Pearce vision
The only
segment.
thing I liked was one segment. That's not even a match.
Right. Jordan saying 9. I liked a very good show. I don't mind seeing AJ and CM Punk in a ladder match, and I hope Powerhouse entering Royal Rumble. I don't know about Powerhouse at the Rumble, but could we see the Powerhouse tomorrow?
I don't know, but did you see that we're going to see the Obafemi? We're going to be Obafeminists out there in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Yeah, I felt like that's, I mean, I think nobody was really overly surprised. It felt like that's where all this was heading. Now that you have an opportunity, I mean, do you have a guy like Brock Lesnar in the ring kind of doing Brock things, and then that music hits?
That's like the Brock Keith Lee moment and
Yeah.
everything.
Do you build up a kind of moment like that? But we kind of knew Oba's there. We still don't know what show he's going to be on, but I think whoever he throws out or throws him out will be a very good indication of where he ends up the following week.
Yeah, but now you said it. He's going to throw out Brock, who's not on the show either. So it's all ambiguity. Right. It's just all in perpetuity.
Right. 8 out of 10. The show had no butter. I got to do it. I got to do it.
Would you like butter on that,
We
sir?
wanted a little more butter tonight, Nick. We wanted a little more butter. We did.
Up that cholesterol.
KJ don't know. No, baby. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Come on now.
Oh, one more time.
Yeah, baby. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Man, test me. But 7 out of 10. 6. Women's tag was fun. 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10.
You wait, the next members only stream now. I'm going to just start pulling out lyrics and say, name the artist, and it's all going to be Fetty Wap.
Right. I dropped a random lyric in the between 900 messages, but he didn't get it. He missed that one. Shit. 8.
Pick it up. Let's go. Hoop.
8.8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Some people were a little higher. Okay.
See, I was an 8, and you worked me down. You twisted my arm. Then again, we've been the other way around. So
is that partly because you do get something kind of epic, like when you say the main event was CM Punk, AJ Styles, that gets some bonus love in a lot of cases.
Oh, just a wee bit, just a fucking wee bit, and everything. Right. And I think I managed to fucking do and skirt myself around to pause for the colors around bits and amounts of the bullshit. I mean, I sat there and took a whole pause, and we still didn't even have a match start. So
right, that's crazy. I mean, I kind of pulled off the same thing of, oh, they're going to commercial. Like I was about to come back, and I'm like, oh, they're going to commercial.
I got a couple more minutes.
Right, I got a couple more minutes.
Well, right, that's the 10 instead of the 12. Remember, they limited it from 12 to 10.
Right. Yeah. Can we get down to 9? I mean, I think part
8,
of it is
7,
8, but it's not even the number. Sometimes it's the placement, right? Like, we stay away from the first 10 and the last 10 at least, or something like that. Let us get into some shit.
Well, they do in the first hour and the last hour, and then someone's going to do something over there. But wait, there's a commercial.
Right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Raw's in the books. 1 day down. We're getting closer to the Royal Rumble on the weekend. We are back at it for tomorrow, 7:45, as we bring you NXT. Looking forward to this one. And we're here all week long. It's a crazy week, crazy times. Make sure you hit like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends, even people who aren't your friends. Let them know about the Wrestling for Life Network as we continue to grow. We appreciate all the love. That's it, Nick. And not bad start.
Not bad start, not good build in the Royal Rumble week, but yes, tell your friends and maybe make some friends. But our shit is real, our shit is raw, our shit is authentic. When you're talking about that wrestling, you put that for life with it.
See you on the flip side, folks. Come back tomorrow. Have a good night.